Dummy.
But yeah, it's a rough place.
Yeah.
Jail is a tough place.
It's a tough.
It ain't for the faint of heart.
Don't go.
That's why you should try not to go.
I try my best not to go. It ain't for me.
That ain't a trip you want to go on.
Hell no. Can't do it. Won't do it. Won't do it.
Another Monkey exclusive.
Mobile. Hands together with
I
the
got the
Mobile.
Oxford.
Branch, man. Let's go.
You gotta suffer through it, Hoop.
Oh, I don't care.
Boy, see that.
I don't get mad at other
You
people.
gotta listen to the lyrics, though, Hoop.
I don't have to.
No. This is a lyricism.
I don't care about y'all lyrics.
They gonna tell you the real in it. Now listen.
I don't care about it.
Hold on, here you come.
If it ain't saying the word, I'm taking my hands off. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Home to the Mardi Gras. Hey.
Mardi Gras. That shit sound fake. Don't say dumb Mardi Gras. That's some country shit.
Home to the Mardi Gras. Nigga, we from Alabama,
It's
nigga.
just Mardi Gras. Nigga ain't dumb Mardi Gras.
Well,
Fuck
Dirty
that
say they love to call it country. Hell, we from Alabama, nigga. What's happening?
Good for y'all. I'm happy for y'all, man.
Y'all
I ain't
country.
asked for that.
Why? This
Y'all
is the
country.
only thing I don't understand why New Orleans folk don't think they country.
Right.
Because we
You're from Louisiana, nigga.
Because we from the city.
You are from Louisiana.
You could be, when you're in any state, it could be New York. You could either be from the city or you could be from the country. In any state.
Right. But
And they got New York niggas that say them niggas up their country.
and they gonna talk about y'all because y'all country.
I don't care. But they got to learn. They stupid too because they got to learn to distinguish. How you going to call a nigga from New York country as well as a nigga from Louisiana country? What's
Because
the
it's
difference?
different kind of countries.
Right. It's city and state. And city is city and rural. Nigga, we city.
But the city of New Orleans is country.
No, it's not. It's
So I
city.
live in the city of Mobile, so I ain't country.
Right.
I mean, I guess it depends on how big or how small it is. How big or how small it is.
People live in the city of Alabaster, Alabama.
That's a country ass city. Like cities could be country,
So
but I mean,
like New Orleans.
No. Like, come on, man. Y'all know what I mean by city. Like Birmingham is city. New
Nah,
Orleans is
these
city.
niggas-
And they
These niggas
country.
be country
We
as
from
fuck.
Alabama.
I've learned to distinguish the two.
Do
Whatever that
what?
fucking word is. I'm drunk.
I separate
What
the
you
two.
do? What you
I separate the two, nigga. I know there's city niggas and there's country niggas, man. No matter what state you in.
But everybody in the South kind of country, fool.
Not in.
That's what I say. Everybody, if you live in the South, you country. And I lived up north for a long time, and everything in the South is country.
The way we cook, the way we talk, y'all might have a little different
So then how
twang
is
to it.
so
but
then how is some up north niggas country?
Cause
I don't know if you ever call up.
I just told you they got niggas in New York who call niggas from parts of New York country. You from nigga? You
Well, they
country.
just stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and so you
But
can't.
don't be them.
I'm not being them. You don't be them, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, like, New Orleans is such a big city and we're so different from anything else that I don't think it's country. I get it's in the South,
yeah.
but I don't think because you're in the South, you're country.
it is a different vibe, but you country as fuck.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I just think it's different.
I don't think Hootie falls under the category of being country. You put sugar in your motherfucking grits, man. I just learned.
I'm fine with that.
I put sugar in my
Boy, that
grits.
shit is amazing. And my
That
red
shit's amazing.
My wife is cooking red beans today, nigga. I put in my red beans too.
Sugar?
Yeah, nigga.
It ain't bad. I done had it. I don't have to. But sugar and grits is a must.
And nigga, you like candy. You would like some sugar grits.
No, not on my grits.
Have you ever tried it?
You're right. Have you ever tried
Then
it?
shut up.
It's like
You
ranch
gotta
dressing.
No,
I just know I ain't gonna like that.
no.
shit.
No, but I've tasted.
No, you like sugar.
It's like ranch dressing. I know I
like
ain't gonna like
sugar?
that.
Had dads that remote.
You like sugar.
No, I've tasted ranch dressing and knew I didn't like it, but I tasted it.
No, I am not going to
I
try
think
the sugar.
Todd, I
on
think
the
you
grits.
like sugar so much you'll like it.
I beg to differ.
Man, sugar and grits is
It's
amazing.
oatmeal.
Thank you.
I beg to differ.
Sugar and grits is oatmeal.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not.
Yeah, just eat
Because
oatmeal.
oatmeal is disgusting.
No, I'm not.
Oatmeal is great.
Right, just eat oatmeal. Don't fucking put sugar in your grits.
Right.
I like sugar in my oatmeal too.
Well, I only like the sugar and spice oatmeal.
Right,
You know who
I like the
who
sweet
has
version.
silver teeth? I'm sure.
I didn't, fool. I really didn't. I didn't. I ain't have no silver teeth.
No,
I was,
you had silver teeth.
I wasn't a bad kid. I don't think it's because you got cavities.
And
It's because you're
spending
bad as
time
fuck.
and spending time in New Orleans, like y'all ain't too much different. Y'all traffic lights on the stupid side, and
I never noticed that.
yeah, that shit dumb. But
I don't get it though. What you mean? Because they be on the side and in the middle.
well, not all times. Sometimes they just on the side. But yeah, y'all ain't too much different. I don't know why y'all niggas act like y'all different.
So when you say that, what you mean by that? Like we not too much different. We don't.
I felt like how I would feel like at home, like
Because we're welcoming.
That's
country.
No,
Southern.
I'm just
Southern people
No,
are-
we just welcoming
I'm
French.
most hospitable.
French. We had a French baby.
No, nigga, y'all some niggas.
Bonjour.
It wasn't no French shit around there. Just some niggas.
We nigga.
Nigga. Most cities was founded by the exact same motherfucking people, goddamn.
But that's the difference.
One was just founded first.
There's a big difference. I think there's a huge difference between niggas in Mobile and niggas in New Orleans.
I'm sure that there's a difference. Yes, there's a difference between
I'm
Mobile
sure.
and
It's called
Miami
geography.
niggas. Right.
Exactly. So that's my whole point. We're
But y'all
not the
still
same.
country.
That's my whole thing. Is we're not the same.
Nobody said the same.
No,
Oh,
he did.
But
He
y'all
said the
not,
same.
no, I said y'all not far off.
No, nigga, you
he
said
did.
we're the same.
Now
nigga.
he did say y'all
far
ain't
off.
much different. Y'all ain't far off.
Same thing. We are. I think we're completely different from niggas in Mobile.
Not completely different.
We are.
Especially not niggas from Mobile.
Man,
you
we're-
can't say that.
We're completely different from niggas
Because
in
we
Mobile. I think
understand
gotta have an
a lot
example,
of the
though, how?
same shit.
How?
I think it's similar. I think it's some similarities.
I don't think it's no sense.
I do.
I'm saying how you feel like it's different.
The way we walk is different. The way we talk is different. The way we act is different. The way we do everything is just different.
Whole thing-
And it's
I'll give you the
And it's
language
okay.
and the lingo.
Y'all
I'll
have
give you
like
language
12
and the
different
lingo.
words.
So no, we don't. Nigga, we
That-
got a million different words. What
That
you
don't
mean?
make sense.
Nothing we say is the same.
All right. So what other city can understand Mardi Gras?
The whole world understands Mardi Gras. This
No, they
No,
don't.
they don't.
No, the fuck they don't.
They get it. They
No, they
understand.
don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
So
No, they don't.
if
Don't make up shit.
A lot of
to be
people,
right.
for real, a lot of
stop.
people don't understand Mardi Gras.
okay, so fuck
Here
that.
in Birmingham, don't
Yeah.
understand it.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
all
yeah.
of them. Do we not in New Orleans and Mobile think our Mardi Gras is completely different?
But we understand them.
But do we not think that ours is completely different?
They
That's
are
what-
different.
And that's
They
all
are
I'm
different.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
But you don't have to understand. You don't have to explain to a Mobile nigga what Mardi Gras is.
I get that.
And what we gonna do at Mardi Gras.
I understand that.
And how we gonna be outside. And what we finna do. And then we gonna be walking. And you ain't gotta explain all that. We good.
Right.
I
Here
get
we
that.
go. You tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm tired.
I'm hooting. Our Mardi Gras is completely
And
fucking different.
we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 169. Yes, 169 episodes. Yeah, man, feeling good, feeling great, man, in this thing, man. Fresh off of Mardi Gras. We took off last week, so I know we got a lot of bullshit to get to. A lot of stories that we had left last week on the table. We missed y'all, man. We missed y'all. I ain't got the little other intro, so I got to fill out a way to kind of fill it up with some shit. So, yeah, man, we missed y'all, man. It's been a long time. I know Can't Get Right missed me. He called me this week, wanted to talk to me and
They
shit.
didn't call me about 4 times this week, fool. What's
He
up, this
called you
nigga?
too?
Yeah,
Yeah, he missed it us.
He actually said, nigga, I call you too much. What's been going on?
But I had actual questions. Fuck you, nigga. I don't want to just talk to you, niggas.
No, you did call me and just wanted to talk. I don't think you asked me a question.
Well, I was walking.
It's
okay, man, I want to talk.
It's
It's
all
fine,
good,
bro.
man.
It's fine. Call me, my boy.
Where we at with the hoop?
Damn, I had a question that I forgot already. Okay, so
Long
if
ass intro.
if Mardi Gras are the same, why come to New Orleans?
People
Nigga,
from New Orleans come to
I'm
Mobile.
talking.
nigga, why eat Popeyes and then go
Hey,
to
man,
churches?
I'm not-
It's just
I'm-
a different taste.
Hey, I'm not fussing about it. I'm simply asking a question to give the people who don't understand clarity.
Because it is a difference.
I don't want to misrepresent what Shonda said,
Mm-hmm.
but she said she had a very great time at Mobile Mardi Gras. That it was different.
That's cool.
But she said she had a dope ass time. And she said she said on Mondays she gonna probably start making Mobile her new tradition.
Nigga, don't. I mean, nigga, I had.
No, you was about to try to cut. You wouldn't let me finish. You know what I'm saying? You was about to cut me off. That's
Reason
why I
being
did.
is because I was about to say when I came to Mardi Gras Mobile, I had fun as well.
And I had a
But
blast
I
in New
understand,
Orleans.
but
Did
I
never-
understand that I see and can understand.
Well,
like simply put, like I had some.
That
people-
was in response to your why go there? Like nigga, cause
No.
people why go to the beach, motherfucker?
It wasn't a bad why I go there. You might.
Why
have
you
took
go
it
to
that
the
way.
beach?
To have fun.
Okay.
You go to the same beach every time?
Yeah. We do, motherfucker. We go to this.
But it don't let him get off on that
the
one.
reason, but what I was saying was the difference was because I actually had some people come down from Alabama. This Mardi Gras, and they were like, "Damn, I see the difference now. I get it that in Mobile, most times the parades are just at one time in one spot, but in New Orleans, you can go to 6 different parades at one time. So I'm just trying to say there's a difference. That's all I'm saying.
We already
We
said
already
there's a difference.
established that.
Only thing he said was it's not too far off.
I
It's the
think
same shit.
Man, we not finna argue about Mardi Gras. We got too much shit
Hey man,
going
but
on.
Mardi Gras
goddamn.
was fun. Mardi Gras, I had a blast, man. I had a blast. Started off last Friday. Went to fucking that's some bullshit. I went to fucking Zulu Ball.
That nigga got money.
No, man, I'm broke as fuck. I ain't
That
paying.
nigga got long.
Long
money.
I ain't paying $1.
That make it even.
I ain't paying
Because
$1.
rich
man.
niggas don't have
Who
to
you
pay.
know?
My mom.
See? Come for money.
No, my mom broke.
Now, you know,
Now it's starting to make sense.
I don't believe none
That's
of
why the Mardi Gras are different.
I don't believe none of your stories anymore.
That's
You
my
weren't
first-
hooping in barbed wire.
That's my first. Yeah, boy, big.
Not
ball
going to
right
the
back.
Zulu.
Yeah, big.
Nah, for free.
Nigga, I'm damn near 40. My first time.
Your mama had enough connections to get you a free ticket
Nigga,
To the
you-
Zulu Ball.
to the
nigga,
Zulu
in New
Ball.
Orleans.
Nigga,
In
you-
New
It's
Orleans.
either free or she paid for them.
Nigga, you been to what Coronations was. That's my first time seeing one.
They didn't cost the same.
Yeah.
They damn sure they cost the
Damn,
same.
dog.
But it's the same. But man, I had fun, man. I had a blast. But I was fucked up because even like y'all say that, even my mama didn't know. I'm like, Mom, what I gotta wear? I could wear a tux, a suit, whatever color, whatever. Nigga, I get up that bitch with a like I was trying to match my wife. So I had a burgundy jacket on with the bow tie, the everything. They were like, nah, bro, you can't get in here with that jacket. I can't get in here
'cause
with
it wasn't
that
black.
jacket because it was in black.
Yeah.
Huh?
I went to
Yeah,
that same
What color
thing.
your jacket was?
It was burgundy at first, but then when you notice later, my pictures were black. Nigga, I'm glad it was at the convention center, and we went on time at 6 o'clock, and it's at the Riverwalk. So I ran 5 minutes. I was drunk as fuck. I ain't never ran. I don't know. Last time I ran to the Riverwalk, just went black jacket. Give me that black jacket. Got to the register, 205. 205.
Yeah.
At the Riverwalk, yeah,
Hell yeah.
everything high
But
there.
I thought the Riverwalk was more like a fucking going to the where we about to go at to the
Oh,
outlet.
damn, that nigga just
He
dropped
just dropped
200.
I ain't got the right jacket. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Ching ching. I was pressed for time. I was jogging. I was sweaty. I was
I see
tired.
where the content factor and dummy checks going on.
You see
Shit,
it?
nah, I barely made it back because I ain't no gas money. But you know what I'm saying? So I had to go run down there, go get a whole nother jacket. And that my red jacket was much fresher, but the black jacket cool. So I kept it. I ain't do the return thing. I kept it because I was like, this is something I could use.
Yeah. Keep stunning me. I'm sorry, I take my shit back because I need my money.
It's some shit I take back, but it's some shit I keep too if it's fly.
I hear you. I hear you, big money.
But I feel like
took that one back though.
it's
Hell
fly
yeah.
though. So I just use it in the future, and I know to use it as a fucking.
They said who the had that
tuxedo
bow tie
jacket.
tied around his chin? Goddamn, that be.
Hey, fool.
That shit was so high up.
That was my first time. No, it was the shirt because everything was last minute, fool. So I went to the Galleria.
But then we tell you don't do everything last minute so you have time to make sure the shit fit.
Fuck it. So I went to the Galleria Thursday night to get a tuxedo shirt. And the lady found the last one on her shit. It was the right size, but my neck was too big. So she had to give me an extension. So that's why my shit looked so high. And my bow tie was one that just a clip-on bow tie. And I still don't know. I still didn't know how to put that bitch on. So I just put it on, and later on in the night, that bitch fell off. Because I guess I didn't have it on right. So
You should
fuck
have
that bow
said,
tie.
no, man, you got to go to like K&G and get you some.
Man,
some
the
shit,
moral
man.
story is I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I went to the Zulu bar, I had a blast, nigga. That's
Let
the
the
best
good
party-
times roll,
That's the
right.
best party I ever been to in my life, and I will make it my duty to go back. But that shit was amazing. Mardi Gras in itself was amazing. And that's just some shit I'm gonna make sure next year I'm taking the whole week off. Fuck it. Taking the whole week off, and that's gonna be my yearly vacation for sure, along with others. But that's definitely gonna be one vacation I got to have. How was your week, Todd?
Shit, baby. I don't know how to follow up behind that because I didn't go to Mardi Gras and I was pissed at everybody who posted store. You know what I'm saying?
What you mad for? What you hating?
I wasn't there. I never miss Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my one time where it's understood that I'm going. And then I don't get any flack for it. You know what I'm saying? But
Mardi
this
Gras
time-
and Classic.
Yeah, Mardi Gras and Classic. Those are my two outsideness.
I done missed it a few times, which kind of made me okay. Like in college, we was in spring practice, so
But this one hit a little different because this
was
the
the first one back.
It's the first one back. And that bitch.
Catch back.
and Tita
Jamming.
better be quiet about her mask policy. She was in Zulu ball, no mask, thugging it. She a real thug.
Bruh.
I think it's over with.
COVID
Shit,
over. I ain't had a mask on.
I'm telling you, man,
in
fuck
2
it.
weeks.
Fuck it. It's over.
It's over.
Y'all know I ain't even get an intro. You know, shouts out to y'all who still fighting in the battle of the pandemic. But fuck that mask, nigga. I'm with them.
But
We were Cali.
we got to we getting settled. Big day finna jump off. That's
You ready?
If I ain't, you better get ready. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm more than ready.
Ooh,
though.
that first day, that first night
It's
back home,
hard.
goddamn, you realize, like, god damn,
Yeah.
I got a whole baby that walk, talk, and get their own little stuff, you know. Fuck.
You gotta get used to waking up at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning.
But you know what though? Like most nights I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Already.
At that time,
At that time.
The nigga said I'm
what the
taking
fuck is what's that
good
about?
luck.
What's that about though, fool? Like lately, I've been finding myself just waking up at I can be drunk as fuck. I
Y'all
can be
nigga
wasted.
get old.
You
At
old?
3
No.
and 4 in the morning. I'm
You
just up.
old.
Man,
And then
I
when you
literally just told somebody, I was like, man, I don't know what it is, what I gotta find. I don't sleep solid no more. Like I might get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but I'm gonna wake up twice in them 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And even when you go to sleep that late, nigga, I wake up at 7. If I go to
wake
at
up at
2 or
7.
3, wake up at 7 or 6 even.
Like this morning, I'm drunk as fuck. Went to sleep at 3 in the morning. I'm waking up at 7 o'clock, just laying there.
Got to embrace your old. That's it.
Just laying there.
Y'all nigga old.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
like I said, man, you know, big ups to y'all boys that got a chance to go. Major hating going on.
Don't hate, cuz.
Major hating. But don't worry.
Just know that next
I'm
year-
with you though. Next year who?
Whole week.
Yeah, whole week.
And I'll come to Mobile one of them days.
Yeah, come on.
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, because New Orleans is Friday, Saturday. So
I said that I'm gonna start going to New Orleans with him on Sunday, I think.
come with me. Come
I have to
Saturday.
make-
I
man, I
promise.
do that.
I know y'all be saying that, but I'll be telling you, come Saturday.
I can't come Saturday.
I can't come Saturday. I come to Numb Talk Sunday, man.
That's Saturday.
But it's another big one.
Ain't it something Sunday?
Yeah.
I was gone Sunday. I be gone Sunday. It mainly be that Saturday is 9 o'clock in the morning and then me that night. And then Tuesday is like Zulu and shit. But Fat Tuesday, y'all probably
Like if you on Joe Kane,
Yeah, I don't never.
Mobile,
I don't have
then-
to see Fat Tuesday. I'll
Yeah,
be out of there.
Nah.
Then come to New Orleans then.
No.
You say
Tuesday. Mardi Gras end for me Monday. That's what I'm saying. After Monday, I have to do. I don't need no more Mardi Gras.
I'm gonna do all that shit, fool. I'm sorry. I'm like going through the shit. Nigga been going through the last. I'm gonna do all that shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely balling next year. I ain't never
I'm gonna do all that
like
shit,
I ain't
bro.
never been to the Grand Marshal. I think next year gonna be my first time.
First time going to a ball.
I had said that too. I want to go in there.
Well, let's get a table.
What it do?
What
We too
day?
old
What
to
day
be-
that
well,
is?
we
That's
need
Friday.
to ask who.
That's Friday.
Well, you said the Grand Marshal.
No. But who got the money?
Oh,
That nigga
so
don't
he
look.
just buy
We
the
found out
table.
he got Zulu tickets.
Free.
He went and just bought a
Just
jacket.
bought a
Because
jacket.
it
And
was like
didn't take it back.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you. You know what I'm saying? What is it? I didn't even take it back like you, nigga.
What is it like you?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was my
Don't
week,
ask me
man.
nothing. I ain't pay for nothing but a
The
jacket.
nigga still ran to the mall. I don't know why he just didn't take an Uber.
Well, cause like the convention center is
Must be right
connected
there.
to the
It's right
Riverwalk.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a 5 minute. You know, the convention center big as fuck. So I got to run the whole length of the convention center to get to the Riverwalk. But it's connected, so it don't make sense. And plus, you couldn't really pass
Oh, that's
on the
wild.
street
That
like
nigga running in some tuxedo shoes.
Right. No, I had Vans.
had to
though.
get there.
You know how I wore Vans.
They let you in with Vans?
That's the stupid. Like, you gonna let me in with Vans, but I gotta have a
See,
special color
I
jacket
just
on?
fucking retarded to do all this.
I thought the same thing with that. Like, I could get in with Vans, but not a fresh ass red, burgundy, whatever color jacket it is. Okay, I'll go.
Stick to the color, man. Just stick to the color.
But
Joe, how
I
about
guess,
your week?
but I guess they gotta do that because niggas gonna wear their Balenciaga shoes, so you can't really distinguish what kind of shoe they had.
Oh, them the type
yeah,
of niggas.
yeah. The Zulu ball is around.
I didn't see them kind of niggas in your pictures. though.
Yeah, not in my pictures, but they was in there. Niggas had their Balenciaga. You know, niggas gonna wear the Balenciaga with the tux.
But
Balenciaga with the
I want
tux.
the
And
type
the
of pictures
Pradas.
that you post. That's who I want to hang with. The older folk.
Yeah, that's who I was with my mama people. Can't
But
get
Joe?
right, my bad.
Nah, shit. I had a dope ass
Had a
week.
week. You had a week.
What I do Friday? Just kicked it. Saturday went to the Pritchard Parade. That shit was fun as fuck. I went to a ball. I had on a burgundy jacket. The sheriff was like,
And they let you in?
"You can't come in with that."
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? You got to just hit her with that little twinkle in your eye. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Well, just take it off, baby."
Oh, so I was about
I
to
ain't
say-
finna go in and look.
I was about to say it was a man or a woman. You get a
I
twinkle.
literally
You said the
started
sheriff.
off
you,
saying
said the
she.
sheriff. You said the sheriff at
Oh
first.
damn! Well, it was a woman.
Right.
So, but she was just like, just take it off right now. And she was like, I ain't finna go in there and check if you know what I'm saying,
Put it back on.
put it back on. So I
I tried to sell that shit. I was like, man, I'm about to be in here working. I ain't even gonna have a jacket on. Nah, bro, you gotta walk in with the right color jacket.
But did you have to have a jacket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't nobody in there. And I looked. I made it.
That's good though, because it preserved tradition.
Right.
Because like,
Follow the rules, nigga.
I didn't think the color mattered though.
But
I
it's
thought
sexist.
Same.
It is sexist because the women can wear whatever the fuck color they want.
Well, a tux for a man is black. So I get that. Nigga want to hear me roar ass.
Yeah, nigga, I'm about equality.
Nigga want to change everything.
Equality.
But Sunday, me and my cousins from Chicago headed over to New Orleans. We
Same cuz, girl and dude.
yep. Sat on the porch, ate crawfish like I would do in Mobile. I was in the Calio.
You can't do that in Mobile.
What? Sit on the porch?
In the Calio.
It's just a different name. It's just
Yeah, I know.
called something different.
So,
But it's just a different name. It's the same porch, same crawfish.
how was it? Did you get shot at?
Nah, man, y'all be talking all that rough shit. I felt safe as a motherfucker. Like, it was nice. Y'all got sidewalks that don't crack, and
It's 2022, man.
Hell no.
The Calio you thinking about is in No Limit and fucking
Yeah.
that music.
I wanted to see
that
goddamn
shit gone.
About it or some shit.
That shit, it's the same niggas, but just different housing.
It was safe as fuck over there.
But Mardi Gras time be different though. Like the atmosphere, like everybody really just having a
Everybody just
good
be
time.
chilling.
You can get away with a lot of different shit, Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I started doing, and I think I'm gonna continue to go to New Orleans Sunday. That shit dope. Did the tourist shit, went to Bourbon, got my hand grenade, and
Did that shit have you wickedly drunk? Hand grenades fuck me up. I don't know.
no, because
After
that
about
might have
2 or
been like
3,
my
yeah.
first drink. But I'm only gonna have one. I'm only doing it for, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I saw that shit and got scared for him. I was like,
That boy had 4 of them hoes on that.
And that bitch
well, I knew they weren't for him.
Yeah, they
Like,
want
that nigga walk around with 2 hair grenades each hand. Now that's wild, there, boy.
you about to be.
We used to
you
get an
about
odd
to die.
diamond right there, but
Dummy.
I guess baby. What
Cue it
the-
up.
I don't know. But
But that was dope. And I rode Monday in the parade. For the first time on Monday. I think that's the one I'm gonna ride forever now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna alternate between riding and being in it because you be wanting to do both. Like I wish I could ride in the parade and then be a participant.
Spectator as well.
that's man. I was talking to somebody else about that. It looks fun as fuck to be on the float. First of all, and I ain't been on it since I was a kid. But I just don't think as much fun as I have on Monday, I can't be on the float because I feel like I'll be mad. Like I'm throwing y'all moon pie, and then I see like, damn, look how my friends in that one. Oh, they having a good time. Damn, look at it.
And the best part for
Damn.
me is walking.
Then they'll be like, man, such was looking for you.
I was on the float.
Beyonce came over here looking for you.
I was on the float.
Who?
Nigga, jump off the float.
Beyonce, shit, she would look. You know what I'm
Jump
saying?
on the float. But that's my best
Then
part
you
of
ain't gonna see everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? You get the text, I was screaming your night, man. Everybody's screaming something. Like, if I don't already know kind of where you're gonna be at, but I hit everybody I was supposed to hit. Hit Rock and them, Felicia and them, Shandy.
She said that you saw that the little meme that went out. It was Mobile and New Orleans arguing about Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
and then Mississippi came in and said, "We got nice, we got nice parades too."
Y'all stay
and
out
them
of
nigga
it.
bust out laughing at
stay out
it.
of
But you know, on that clip, the Mobile nigga was like, "Nigga, we throw shoes, we throw." Sean was like, "Man, y'all nigga throw anything out there float." I said, "Yes, indeed, guy."
Man,
They had a hair float. Niggas out there they throwing hair.
Nigga throw anything.
At the Pritchard parade, my dad had caught some Vienna sausages. I was like, bro, they should let you throw that
Throw
shit.
that away, Dad. That shit like it hurt somebody.
Yeah.
But for me, the parade, the best part for me is the walking part. Because
Yeah.
we'll walk from the beginning of the parade route all the way to the end of it and just seeing people you ain't seen in years and just.
But
enjoying that
also
shit.
when you're on the float, you load early, and then you can still do that because you right there. You can still walk, see your people, and just get back on the float. And being on the float is a whole experience. Like everybody you on there with, you getting drunk with, eating with.
It's
then
different.
you go over to this
wanna
float.
walk.
You go over to this float.
I want to walk because I could walk beside your float and holler at my homeboy.
You know what I'm
at the
saying?
same time.
Had that little.
Take it right, throw me that. All right, nigga, see you later. Hey, man, so what you was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Man, put that connector sausage over there.
And that's another thing, nigga. I be out of shit before the goddamn parade over. Like how you got to maintain.
I know we know
hold some
Huda.
shit
Huda
together.
been through this whole
Whole
shit.
damn bottle.
Here you go, bro.
I'm done.
Damn. I fuck around, get off the
Who
float.
did? The damn float
Huda be over there.
ain't
Hey man, let me see some of your things. Man, fuck you.
Huda, the
buy
float
it.
ain't started
I
yet.
buy it at least. I buy it from
That nigga threw his shit off at the start of the parade route.
5 minutes in. I'm empty.
Ain't unpacked shit. Fuck this. Yeah.
Damn,
Whole
who?
box out that bitch.
But nah, that was dope. Came back here, had a surprise party for CO. Happy birthday, CO.
Happy birthday.
Got to see some high school games. I had a dope ass week. I took out the whole week. But that was my week. What about you, Stock?
That's why you was at the game at 12 noon.
Oh hell yeah. Big nacho.
Okay. That was good.
Yeah, that was straight. That was pretty good. That was, with the red little peppers.
I don't like the one with the red peppers.
But the only thing I don't like, I get it, but man,
Can you pick which ones you want?
nah, they
I
just
don't know.
red.
UAB and they been with the red shit lately.
Yeah. Man, let me buy a beer at the game. I don't give a fuck if it's a high school game. Check my damn ID.
I'm old enough.
I ain't never understood that either.
Like, just check my. We not on a high school campus.
Make this money.
Make this money. I don't give a fuck. It's 10:30.
Take my
Shit.
money. All right, take my motherfucking money.
The shit right there. Pour it in the cup and charge me for. And you gonna overcharge me. Why I gotta beg you to overcharge me for
$10
a bill?
for a $1 bill.
God, see, they don't know how to get money around here.
Stock gonna teach them. How was your week, though?
I had already said it, but then I just doubled back.
Oh no, I don't let Huda get you, nigga. I know what you.
I didn't even say
He was talking about
nothing.
something different.
What? I was really trying to give you a week.
No, I know what you were doing, nigga. But I'm talking about him. He thought that shit was that
That
I
wasn't
was.
a shot of nothing. It
Yeah.
just was
But nah, my week was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like Todd, I was watching everybody Mardi Gras. I decided, I don't know what was wrong with me. I wasn't really in the spirit this year. I ain't feel like putting on no clothes. I ain't feel like going to get no clothes. I ain't feel like going to get nothing and taking it back because I ain't got deep pockets like Hoop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to definitely take that suit jacket back.
my mama kind of paid for it though.
Oh, we've been here for 24 minutes and now he just want to say that.
Yes, nigga, I'm a grown ass man. I still let my mama pay
Nah,
for some
nigga.
shit. I don't
That
care.
nigga got
pay
that,
for
But
that nigga got that Pritchard credit card. He just swipe.
But it was a pretty dope week, man. One thing that I did last week that was actually kind of fun, like, you know, I'm old, so I went to Jordan. Jordan had an open house like at school, and it was like to get them ready for like electives and things that they picked for the next year. And then there was also colleges in there where they talk about dual enrollment and all that different shit. And I want to say, I think the world, well, I'm gonna just say for at least the school she go to, you know, they always talk about, man, they need to teach this in class. Why they don't never teach this in the schools and this?
Taxes and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know, but they got career prep classes. They got like a research and critical thinking classes. They got business. They got business startup class, like how to start a business, how to maintain a business, how to do business credit. They got all that shit over there.
So they listening.
I was asking the lady, I was like, you know, you always hear. She's like, I don't know. We've taught this shit for years. That's exactly what she said. We've taught this shit for years. So I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because you always hear.
Maybe it depends on the school you go to.
I know it's systems or
Yeah,
something,
it's a
but
school that's because
but-
I remember my little sister. She left high school with like 20-something college credits.
My daughter, she
yeah, but
been them
not
since-
just the
since
credits. It's
ninth
what
grade.
people
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like. They
what
don't
you-
teach practical skills or
Yeah.
shit that could equate to
Nah,
life
nigga, you
and starting
just-
business and
you
stuff.
just went to the hood school. I'm sorry. Sometimes that's what happens. So I would get it if you said they don't teach it in those schools, but they do teach it in some schools, and I'm learning that too.
Yeah, they had a ready to work class, like to
Oh.
teach them how to do, you know, resume building and what to wear to your interview and how to properly interview, and help them even fill out job applications, get them ready to go to the job, and help them get the whole nine. It's already
credit
in
and all
there.
that shit. Credit, business credit, regular credit, all that shit.
But part of my week, I really hate what has happened to the black high schools in Mobile. That shit is trash. How small they done got, and I think it's on purpose. And I think I don't know if I said it last time or not, but that shit trash. It's even
It
more
was
trash.
that was a continuum with that last conversation we had about I
Just
said it was
looking
about
at
the floor,
bands
talking about the
and-
floor and the
yeah,
bands and shit like that.
That shit is just trash, and I don't know what can be done about it, but something got to be done.
Yeah.
You say you don't know what can be done about that. Is it time for us to just get our kids in other type of school system? Like right now, Stock say his kid is learning about this and that. My kid is learning about this and that. And it's because they're not in one particular black school system, white school system. They're just in a good school system.
As a parent, I can see why you would want that. Like, I don't even tell you to go send your child to the school that you had to go to or could walk to. So yes, you want your child to be in a good school system. But why not make the black school a good school system?
Well, do they do that sometimes nowadays? Because like I said, my high school, they merged. They merged two black high schools. Even in the car.
That's what needs to happen.
And the car is a magnet school, but it's in a predominantly black area. So they do have some white sprinkled in, some Vietnamese sprinkled in, a few Mexicans sprinkled in, but it's, I would say, 70 to 80% black. And they have great programs, great school system, great. So
And
sometimes,
But it used to be in Mobile, some of the best schools you could go to, like middle school, high school, was predominantly black.
But is that obsolete at this point? Because even with the Hoovers and the fucking Thompsons, like majority of their athletes gonna be us.
Yeah.
And
we're
we take
getting-
our
and we're
kids
getting
out there to go
there.
there.
Yeah,
for
and
that
we-
shit.
But those kids come from the schools that we talking about.
right.
But you know, like, and this continuation of what I said the last episode, I think it was, when you brought that up, I do think in Mobile, you know, per se, it's time to start merging some of them schools. It's no reason that BC Rain and Williamson should have 500-600 kids. That just put them and make them one. There's no reason LaFleur should have. It shouldn't even been that little because it was like 14, 15, 1,600 when I was in school. Now it's like 700 kids. There's no reason Viger should
Waste
have
of
400,
resources.
500 kids.
It's a waste of
Just
resources.
put
It's the
them
areas,
together. And LaFleur and Viger, maybe what 7-8 minutes from each other.
And that's what I would say. Well, we had 3 high schools within 3 miles. Man,
Yeah.
merge one of them and let Carl be the man.
And that's how it was when Blunt was right there. LaFleur, Blunt, Viger, right there next
But
to
see,
each other.
they not gonna do that because if you merge any 2 schools, they potentially a powerhouse now.
Well, we
You looking at it from
finna
a-
find out with in Montgomery, Carver and Lanier.
Yeah.
Watch what happens.
7-8. It's gonna be tough.
2
But-
black schools merging? Come on now.
But I mean, you looking at it from the sports realm. At the end of the day, like he was talking about
resource
life
realm,
stuff.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Taxes.
Like,
Teaching them
yeah,
taxes.
he teaching them niggas that shit. So,
Credit.
nigga, I care about that. You can keep your sports program if that's what it's about. You can compete all you want to, but how you gonna live life when you come out of this motherfucker?
Like
What
nigga
I
Thompson
care
got a medical program.
about. What you gonna learn? But what's crazy? It's the state of Alabama. It's supposed to be the same across the board for everybody, regardless of what school you go to.
It's supposed to be.
So
I just thought it was super dope because we always give it a hard time. And even me, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that those classes were offered. And then to see what they talk about, like they got a game called Act Your Age. You know what I'm saying? And so it teach them about, hey, not living beyond their means and,
right.
you know, budgeting and stuff like that. So I think that that's a dope,
dope,
prep
right.
class for life.
And it's crazy because my daughter's in that same class and she has a job. And so she's learning that shit. Hey, you want your hair done? You want your nails done?
Yeah.
But and
learn
it's
how to
teaching them
budget,
to
right.
budget and put their own money. And she realizing like, oh, I'm broke. My mama got the money. I ain't got the money.
The-
Oh, I'm broke. I
the-
need to
the
budget. I
biggest
need to
thing-
fix it. I need to do this.
the biggest thing right now is getting teachers to come to work. Like
Pay him.
That's what I'm saying, like-
pay him now.
that's greatly why people are taking their kids going to other schools because the teaching. Like you don't have good teachers in these schools. Not all schools. I'm not going to say all teachers that are in these inner city schools and stuff are bad. It's just that's why they take their kids and they go out there for the athletics and all that kind of
Does
stuff.
it help
because
if you merge it then? Like, because
you're
like,
you're still gonna have the
less
same
teachers.
problem. You're gonna have the same teachers in there. Some that just show up to get the
But
paycheck.
if the school has more money,
If they got more resources,
wouldn't that be a
then
little bit better?
it would.
it's
But
gonna be-
where you gonna get them? Just because they merged, don't mean they got more money.
It's gonna make, but it's gonna make
paycheck.
it's gonna make the market tougher for teaching because it's gonna be the best teachers gonna get this job.
I just think it's hard. I just think it need to be a new way we look at teaching as a whole.
Right.
Like teachers are the
Public
the
service.
most important, probably I would argue the most important people in the world because they're spending
More time
8
for
hours a day, 6 hours, 7 hours a day with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're teaching them the educational skills and tools that they need to develop to be able to go out into the real world.
Right.
So I feel like we shouldn't be underappreciating those kind of people, but we do often. I think that they need more bonuses put in. I think the whole structure of the design of the paychecks need to be better.
Right.
They need to just be paid more. My personal opinion.
And that's just here. Like if you look around, like Alabama teachers, they're extremely like looked over. Like they don't get raises. Cost of living goes
You
up.
think
They rates stay the same. Like nothing changes with it.
You think it's because of the school systems that they rate Alabama as one of the bottom school systems in the country?
It's not priority to the political officials. If education was a priority to them folks, they would vote these casinos in. That's more money. You can pay your teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like again, we looking at our neighboring state, Mississippi. Thank you, Alabama, for all. You know what I'm saying?
For the money.
For your
Right,
contribution.
for your contribution
To our schools, right.
But to little pushback, does that help? Because they also say that Mississippi school system is super trash, worse than Alabama.
Yeah.
So does
But-
that help?
But you can get a
But it's also how you set up your lottery
right.
and where it goes.
We
You
don't
go-
get funding
It
goes.
can go to it can go to your roads. It could go to this or that.
So not only get it and put it in the right places.
right, and that's all.
But
I'm
also,
saying. Like,
man, y'all gotta just be honest. Like these folks don't want people that look like us to have a good education.
that's why they take them out to Thompson and they
But that's
play-
also
Yeah, if you can run and jump.
Yeah,
then-
but
then
listen,
you
but
can get
that's even more
education.
reason for them to do it because it's more them than it is us.
But and at the end of the day, to me, all that does is just make the country fall behind as a whole. If
And
you undereducating all of these different kids in these different school systems because you're not putting the resources and tools, it's only going to affect the country as a whole.
and if you're looking at it that way, it's going to affect them more than it's us because it's more them than us.
Bruh, why you think they took COVID money in Alabama and building all these jails? They don't want to see niggas educated. They got to put somebody in them jails.
So what do you?
They ain't built one school, but they built all these jails with COVID money.
So I got a question about that. You say that, but then, like I said, once again, it's more them than it's us. So are they not hurting themselves as well?
No.
So
they want you to go to jail.
They're gonna fuck themselves up as well as fuck us up a little bit.
Because their kids ain't going to the ain't shit school.
But see,
They are.
No, they not.
Here's the thing.
Because they don't stay by them.
But this is the thing. Like,
I'm talking about the politicians, not like the average.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm looking at the average. I'm looking at averages.
They're just dumb.
I'm looking at
I just
numbers,
think
numbers and averages.
Yeah.
They're fucking up their people more than
No, I'm just talking about the politicians.
And that's exactly where I was going. Like, if you look at, like, it's about to be election time for them, governors and all that kind of stuff. You see,
and these commercials begin wild.
What the boy name is? James.
What the boy name is?
I don't know.
Favre James' son, Mike.
I don't know, but these commercials
Boy.
begin wild.
And
all of them are like, man, they still on
Boy.
Man, I love Trump and fuck Obama.
Man, that man.
Damn, is that your slogan?
That man said he
That's
ain't
how
got
you
time.
gotta do
Right,
sometimes.
for real. That man said he ain't got time for these liberals and they 10 different genders. Like, that's on his commercial, bro.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
But when you got people like that that's comfortable with saying that, of course you ain't gonna.
Because you gotta know where you at.
Right.
Nigga won't even try to
schools?
understand nothing.
I ain't studying these schools. Like, come on.
And they getting paid,
You
man.
get paid, bro.
Like out like Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, paying these niggas
I just think
heavy amount.
I just think too, society as a whole just has a poor outlook sometimes. I think on teachers.
Right.
Me and Dez was in here the other day. We had a professor that came in, and he been a professor for what 50 something plus years. Mm-hmm. He teach African American studies, and he was saying that he traveled around the world and he went to Japan. And he said in Japan, you know, like when they bow and stuff, that's a sign of ultimate respect. That's why they do that. And so the dude couldn't speak any English, and he couldn't speak Japanese, and the man kept asking him, ball player? He was like, nah. He was like,
Teacher, nigga.
artist? He was like,
Teacher, nigga.
and so he was like, he kept just asking like different stuff that you would maybe,
Think he would
this is
do.
why I see a black American here.
Right.
And he didn't come.
And he was like, teacher. And he was like, teacher.
Bow.
Bow. Like he was like, I was like, he was like, he just kept bowing, like, because to them,
That's respect.
that's the ultimate form.
right.
A person who learns and
Right.
teaches others is the most smartest human being on the planet to them.
And you learn that teaching shit is crazy. Like, look at something simpler, or not simpler, just something from a different realm. We see some people teaching photography for $400 an hour. Pay a teacher that. And niggas be paying that shit like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Like you'll pay a photographer $400 an hour to teach.
Education.
But you want to do that for a kid?
Education not important. like
shit
we've
wild.
seen
I
all
think
these
it's
docs where it's a streamline from school to jail for a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Like they done already counted them out.
I really don't know where we go with education going forward. Like, it's really
There's
becoming
no
obsolete,
way-
for real. Like,
There's no way the police budget should be higher than the education
Right.
budget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like when you have no teachers to teach.
I still think
Then
both
what?
of those are equally important, by
Yeah.
the way. But
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
If you
Make
make,
'em
one
even.
better,
Make them even. Put them here.
but if you make education better, then maybe
I-
niggas
I-
ain't
I
the
see-
crime goes down.
I look at policing like this.
That's smart criminals.
I hate the
Got smart criminals.
right, and I hate the negative effects of it. But if I'm in my life threatening situation, nigga, I'm not calling you.
Yeah,
I'm calling somebody who's supposed to be.
Right.
And I
Nigga,
ain't
just
call-
imagine a nigga that you calling and say, man, this nigga out here with a gun. And his job is to drive up and shit. Nigga, you call me talking about
Call
this
the
nigga out
teacher.
here with a gun. Hey,
Call the
man, you
teacher.
better,
Yeah, I
you
ain't
better call authorities,
Page
guys.
526 and see what it says.
I ain't calling my third grade
Hey,
teacher.
yeah, nigga, don't call me, goddamn, because I ain't coming. You got to call somebody more courageous. You know what I'm
And
saying? So,
it's a way we could balance it out.
yeah.
It's a way that those things balance out and they work the same in the same world. There's no reason why we should even have to pick.
But also, man, the system, like it ain't by it's by design. Like the system ain't broke. It's working how they want it to work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think so too, but
I'm honestly
I think
gonna
it's
say, I don't know
it's
what
some
it is.
stressors in the system, and I think in the next 10 to 15 years we're gonna see a lot of different changes,
Absolutely.
drastic. We already seen them, and that's why you're getting a lot of fallout and a lot of pushback because the system is stressed, and a lot of people are demanding changes and inclusion.
And hey, dummy, it's gonna be from them 10 different genders that you don't want to hear from.
the only thing, the only thing,
Nigga crazy.
the
That
only
man
thing
crazy,
these folks care about is, hey, don't make my kid feel bad because of racism. That's all they care
It's
about.
legacy building for some, man. Of what most I say. Like they want to set their grandkids up financially before anything else. That's the most important. If they're in a position of power, I'm gonna set my lineage up. They're gonna forever be straight.
I'm just all about equality, man. And I said it from simplified. I was talking about the Zulu ball. If women can wear green, red, white, and black, men should be able to too, as well as.
Shut your colorful wanna be.
No, it ain't that.
Nigga, just wear a black suit.
No, it's about more than that. It's about equality. Just like with the white kids, the black kids, the Mexican kids. I want everybody to have that same equal. That's why I was going with that.
I'm glad that we there. I'm glad that we there. Because at what point, and I had this in my notes, but I was gonna let it go. But at what point do we allow for rules and traditions to be what they are? Like, hear me out. Right now, and I'm not thinking of anything in particular, so can't nobody sound bite me or say that I'm not thinking of nothing in particular. But right now, I feel like we have we try to make everything fit everybody, and everything don't fit everybody. And if these are my rules, that if you want to wear a maroon jacket, then you need to go to the maroon jacket bar. You start your own thing. But here we wear black jackets. But like I think now, where we're going is there is an overcorrection on everything. Like, let's just say you was powerful enough, man, I'm mad that they on, and then next year they let these niggas wear maroon jackets now. And so then the tradition changes, and then the things kind of change. Like we have to bend the rules for everybody and everything. At what point is the rules the rules?
I don't know the point, but I do know that there is some point to some things. Like fuck the jacket, but slavery got to go.
Well,
so
yeah.
And that's all I'm saying. So I don't know what there is a line and a something, but slavery was law and tradition at a point in time. But that's one of those things that got to go. But
which is extreme. So let's find something more gray.
So it got to be. I don't know. That's why I say I don't know. That's why I went from one extreme to the other, because I don't know. But I know it's some things.
Man, some shit just common sense.
Like what?
Some shit. I mean, some
like what you just
traditions
said.
is cool.
I know. Yeah. Like what?
We just got through talking about like Mardi Gras is a tradition. What if they said, "Oh, well, Timmy ain't catch nothing, so next year then nobody can throw anything because it's not fair to him."
Right?
No, Timmy still ain't gonna catch nothing if that's the case.
Well, but that's what we say.
I know. It's fair now.
They have to be. They pretty much got censored almost. The Cosmic Cowboys, like they should have been like that for years. Nobody said nothing about it. I mean, it's, like you said, it's jokes.
It's jokes,
but
and they fair.
Can that sometimes be wrong though?
That shit funny as fuck to me.
But can it be wrong?
No, it's funny.
Like I look at,
as long as you fair.
I look at basketball. Basketball got a 10-foot goal. You start getting a group of niggas that can't dunk no more. Oh, we need to lower the goal to 8 feet because this is not fair for them to compete.
Right.
Nah, jump high.
Cosmic
That's what I'm saying.
Cowboys,
So at what point do we let stuff be what it is?
They talk about everybody, and I think that's fair. Like, I don't like that over censorship. Like, just because you white, I mean, you can't talk about something black and vice versa, or gay, straight, whatever. Like, true equality is everybody get these jokes. B.
Okay, so,
And not even that. I mean, everybody don't have to think the same.
but it can't be some censorship in that though. Like those Cosmic Cowboys, white Cosmic Cowboys make a nigga joke.
It'd be funny to me.
I know, but can't come on now.
Well, they don't say. They're not gonna say
they
nigga.
not gonna
joke.
say nigga.
They're gonna say.
But
They making the same.
Right.
They'll make
But
the
they make
same
the same
joke
thing about
about
a
Pritchard
gays.
Waterboard that everybody on the internet making a joke about.
Right. But just because they white don't mean
You be like,
don't,
they can't say that.
we just
Why?
got through
You just
saying
got
it
through
all.
You just
saying
said it, right?
So
what was one of the ones that you said that they won't show on the news?
It was
or
two of
whoever?
them.
it was
Mobile
about,
and Pritchard murder rate.
What- one
The
of them.
murder rate.
No, I think they showed that it was about
I want to say it was gays
a
or
trans
something. though.
swimmer being competitive or dominated.
So a trans swimmer might think that they can't say their joke, and that's all I'm saying.
But you can't be
So
talking about it all.
I get like you don't want them to say nigga. The trans woman can say no. I don't want you to say the trans woman joke. To them,
then they can
That-
say,
and that-
I don't
and
want
that-
you to
and that's
compete
all I'm
against-
saying. You know what I'm saying?
I
So-
think it's fair to talk about anybody
Me
as long
too.
as you're fair.
well, if
Now,
you're gonna-
if every float was
you
just
can't-
about
you can't
trans,
say that. You can't sit here and say that if you don't want them to say nigga.
Well, no. See, you.
No.
Wait. I hear what you're saying, but I think one is using a derogatory term, and one is joke. If you joke and say, "Woo, they jumping real high for the beads,"
Right.
like, yes, ha ha ha. You talking about black people athletic jumping? Like that's a joke, and you can accept it. But if they say these niggas jump high for the beads, they're using a derogatory term.
Yeah,
So
and-
like, I feel like that could be
Right.
different.
And we go into a tricky place
Well,
because
no,
because those transsexual be like that transsexual thing you made.
But
That's a derogatory term towards
But
me.
no, but if that's the word that you said,
I'm not going to argue against it because
that,
I'm not
that
the
you want to
transsexual
be,
who's
that it's
gonna-
okay to call you. Like black people never say, "Oh, it's okay to call me nigga." No, but if
Agreed.
trans is the correct word, then the joke is fine as long as you're not saying some word that is deemed to be
Derogatory.
I'm the trans, and I think the joke is derogatory.
Well, shut your sensitive ass up.
Okay. That's all I was. Okay.
We was talking about equality and things changing. I don't know if y'all saw this week, but Target, this was actually last week when we was off, but Target said that they were going to raise a lot of their starting prices to $24. I mean, their wages to $24 an hour.
That's dope.
Oh,
Can I get a night
That is
job?
dope.
I got a homeboy that works at Target in management.
Is that not true?
He said that shit all cap.
Yeah.
He said
You
it's
probably got to be a PhD, goddamn.
well,
doctor.
no, he was like, you might make that in the distribution centers because they make a lot more than your cashier.
But the store itself.
Yeah, You,
12
but like, they doing about 16, 18.
It did say some jobs. It didn't say all.
Yeah.
So they're going from 15 to 24 on some jobs. So if it's in a distribution center, that's not cap, is it?
No, but niggas thinking they gonna
When
walk
they-
in
when
and be
they-
a cashier for
Nah,
$24
because
an hour.
it literally
It
don't
don't,
say
it don't,
all
it don't.
jobs. It say certain positions and facilities, supply chain.
Niggas don't be seeing
Yeah,
that.
niggas don't read.
$24 an hour at Target, sign me. And that's what we see on the internet. Sign me up at Target. Where them jobs at?
But that's their fault, man.
Right.
That's
They fault
another
every
thing
time.
that's
It
what's
is,
wrong with the world.
right.
Niggas won't read shit. They won't read shit.
Like,
They won't,
24 hours out.
they won't
24 hours
understand.
out.
They just and going back
Right.
going back to my man who always talk. He say the craziest shit because he went to class, he studied marketing and stuff, and he learned about sound bites and clickbait. And he said niggas only gonna respond to the first few things that they see.
$24 an hour. Target.
Oh yeah, man, goddamn, man, what ain't pay? Man, these niggas ain't paying me $24 an hour. Nigga,
I
did you
went there.
read that
I
it was
saw-
just for this?
They nigga try to give me $9.99.
But
yeah, we know.
I meant to say this shit earlier, but we've been talking about education and quality and stuff. But R.I.P. to Vivian Malone Jones, the first black student at University.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
She
I
passed
did. I
recently.
did see that, and I seen that she passed.
Thank you for paving the way.
a few days after she went to a ceremony where they honored her name, or they
Right.
named the
Oh,
building.
they named the
after her.
building now.
What was the
Oh,
building?
that's
The racist man building?
George
Wallace.
Wallace.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. I did see that.
UAB changed the name on that building?
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember taking classes in that building. And I didn't know who he was until
Is that building even still up?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
right beside the football.
But, okay, I thought
it's
they knocked
building
that one
right there.
down too.
I used to get niggas work in the gym, though.
No, you didn't.
What
kind of work? Homework. Nigga was giving out homework. Homework study classes.
we thought we saw this week, which it raised an interesting conversation. So it ended up getting cleared up. But we saw that retailer Foot Locker was going to cut ties with Nike. They all both came back out saying that was cap, but that wasn't true. But y'all smell some shit in the water because I think Nike is.
I saw some more
cut
come
ties.
They doing
because
something.
even after they cleared it out, I saw some more come out and say that it is true, and that Foot Locker was focusing on Reebok.
I think
Adidas,
somebody.
and
I
something
think
else.
Foot Locker got mad. They was finna get broke up with, so they went out and let the news out, and they wasn't supposed to. And then everybody trying to correct it right
and
now.
now Nike trying to fix it.
But Nike ain't got to fix shit.
I don't think so
fact.
either.
Yeah,
They-
but
but
you
they
know
kinda
how
do. You
business
kinda do.
is.
They
It's
probably
certain-
went to negotiate
legally, it
table,
might be a
like, yeah.
certain
Right.
reason and time why they can't say nothing.
And legally, I think just they do because cutting away Nike from Foot Locker cuts a lot of jobs.
That
Bruh.
cut death of Foot Locker.
It's a-
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot
Fuck
of
them niggas gonna
jobs.
say that, goddamn.
It's a lot of jobs.
Nigga
my boy.
better sell that blazer that hootie about, guys.
Right. That makes you seem greedy. So
But-
Nike don't want to seem
But look,
greedy.
I'm telling
But
you,
also, for Foot Locker's the only, like, ain't no more foot action, ain't no more finish line.
bro.
But also Nike just create more Nike stores.
House of Hoops.
It's the same thing.
They used to have all
Create them
exclusive
jobs that you
kicks
losing.
in there, bro.
That way you have no
Nothing.
middleman.
And it was dope that Birmingham had a house of hoops because a lot of people don't. But
When
now,
was the last time that you bought? I haven't bought no shoes at the mall in 2 years, 3 years.
Only shoes I bought out the mall was some Vans. My Nike.
I went to the mall yesterday and got me some Chinese food.
But I went to H&M yesterday in the mall.
It was probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I bought some kicks out of Hibbett's.
Now I will go directly to Hibbett's just
I'll
to
go
go to
Hibbett's.
Hibbett's.
That's
Because Hibbett's be having some cool
Hey,
shit.
that's
in there.
crazy that Hibbett's still like the one that's
They-
kind
and
of
they
like
seem like
torn
taking
and-
over.
Smaller one.
yeah.
It was
They-
small.
Because back
That's
in the
the new
day,
Foot
Hibbett's was
Locker,
like you went in that bitch after like you went in the first 6.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Foot Locker, Foot Action,
I go to
finish
Hibbett's.
line,
You
champs.
gonna go to 3 of them a piece.
Yeah, you gonna go. It's 2 champs in this motherfucker. So I'm gonna go. Nigga gonna go athlete's foot, whatever that shit.
Just for feet.
Hibbett's
Okay,
got
goddamn, I'm gonna go in Hibbett's now.
But
it. And Hibbett's got it.
Hibbett's got that. Yeah, exactly what you
this
look
shit.
But also Hibbett's adapted because like you can go in there and get a whole fit like for real. They
get
got
the city gear.
urban shit. Yeah, they put some of the city gear shit over there. So That shit be cool.
They go Foot Locker.
But man,
get you some jeans, Foot Locker.
Man, fuck tennis shoes. Fuck like all that shit. That shit too hard to get. Like I didn't get my 6s I wanted.
I've been simplifying my shoe life.
Oh, I don't. I rather.
We don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah. Them kids.
What Cheeto said, who the one? Because he didn't wear Vans this week.
I got some Adidas.
The bar real low for you now.
I got some Adidas.
Shoe station ain't going nowhere. You good? Shoe station.
My shoes are always available.
I know it.
Right, yeah.
Nobody want to. Like, man, that's why. Man,
I
when
get 3 pair every
I was
time.
so excited when I started buying them Air Max ones, and then now you can't get none of them bitches.
They be on the raffle soon now.
Better go find you a Nike store.
It's over.
Find you a Nike store, my boy. Go to Atlanta. Nigga gotta go to Atlanta to get shoes now.
That's crazy. You can't.
Online.
Or go to the $400 man.
No, because we learned.
The paint was chipping off them.
Right, we learned that them whole cost $50 in a shoe man. The
Right.
$400 shoe man. His
What
shit
you
cost.
doing, nigga? Sell you some shit and you get out the box and your shit 2 different colors.
All I can say is you won, my boy. You at this point, like you won.
You paid
take them
you
hoes
paid
back.
$400 for them bitches.
I'm gonna send it to Can't Get Right so he could bash him online.
Nah, you gotta go get your
Bash
money
the
back.
nigga online
I
for me, cuz.
don't know.
Gotta go
Remember,
get your money
he
back.
was defensive.
No, because I have seen that. Actually, have though. It's the factories are fucked up. Now I don't know about that situation, but the factories are fucked up.
Well,
Because they can't get workers.
If I send you my shoes and they 2 different colors, you still better bash the nigga who sold them to me.
Oh hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna look at them hoes and be like, oh no.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
And then that's why you. That's
And
when you might have to go to the fisticuffs.
I got a bad habit of that shit. I try one on. I don't even look at the other shit.
Hey, I got a principle.
I don't
though.
try shoes on.
I don't knock the
everything. I try
resale.
everything on
I
at
don't
this
like
point.
the resale game. I ain't knocking it or nothing, but I ain't never. I feel like you playing me.
I'm not doing that.
Like I'm not coming to you buying some $400 shoes, nigga. I don't give a fuck. If I can't get them off the apps at retail, nigga, I'm not coming to buy them hoes from you.
I ain't.
That's just
But
that's
there's
just
a lot of people that's are.
No.
Yeah.
I get why the fuck them hoes exist, but nigga, you crazy hell. Nigga, I ain't spending $400 on no J.
I went through that stage of my life. I ain't doing it no more.
I ain't never did.
Man, what stage was that? Who?
When I got them Barclays.
You pay resale for them?
Hell no. I'm saying I paid the double, triple price for them, and I ain't never doing that again.
Yeah, resale.
The fuck?
I'm saying
That's what resale is.
I know that's what I'm saying. I went through that stage of my life when I paid the double and triple. I'm not doing that no more. You get that? Because Stock is saying I'm not paying double and triple these prices because I feel like I'm being played. That's what I'm saying.
Stock, you drunk some water? Hell no. I drunk some H2O.
You're retarded, man. I understand you don't get it. It's fine.
It was something real key in there. Somebody missed. I ain't on no
I didn't
sides,
miss.
but I just know somebody missed something real key in that sentence.
I'll restate. The Stock said I'm not going through this stage of my life because I feel played.
Yeah.
And I said I'm not doing that anymore either. I went through that stage of my life.
I'm just saying.
already.
I don't know
I'm
who
not-
it was.
I'm not
Something was
talking to
missed.
Stock. I'm not talking to
I
Stock.
know you're
I'm
not.
saying- I'm saying I already did that. I'm not going through that stage of my life again where I pay double and triple for shoes. That's all I said.
It was just something missed in there. That's all.
Okay. Go. Next.
These niggas so stupid, bro.
What you got, Todd? Introduce your topic.
Long week.
Both teams played hard. This week, man, we've been seeing. I don't know. All the videos and things that you've been seeing from everything that's going on in Ukraine. For people who've been under the rock, Ukraine has been under constant bombardment from the Russian military. Ukraine been kind of holding their weight. You've been seeing a lot of sloppiness on behalf of the Russian military. We're not necessarily political. We ain't gonna get too deep off in the weeds with it. But for whatever it is, I just look at that shit and I just be thinking like what I would do if a bombs get dropped in where we live at. Like, where are you going? Like, what are you doing? Who you calling? And so, like, that's the sympathy that I have. And I'm also looking at some of the videos that's coming out of some of the Russian soldiers. Some of them niggas look shell-shocked. Some of them, they look
Some of
like
them
they
niggas
don't
like,
want
we
to
don't
be
even
there.
know why we here.
And they look kind of like, and it just go to show you the ugly, dark side of war. And it's showing you how, like, it's really no winners, in anything that has anything to do with war, man. So thoughts and prayers to the Ukrainian people. What's y'all thoughts? We seeing the fallout for people who don't know why gas so high right now. It has everything to do with everything that's going on in Ukraine.
Everything
It's
going
going to go up more. There's talks of sanctions on Russian gas, which is going to make gas go up even higher. What are your thoughts?
Does that Elon shit play any part into this, or can that make us not have to pay so much for gas?
What?
Like Elon was like, we got so much reserves in gas, basically. Release some of that shit.
We
man,
do.
so we don't have to. So that don't fuck us up.
I thought Biden said he was gonna release.
He is
some.
gonna release some.
He said that.
But
the gas
it takes
prices
a
not going
minute.
up.
It takes a minute. Well,
Biden
it's all
don't-
off the market, so it ain't like it's a shortage on gas right now. But when they release it, it takes so much to go from
You have to remember where we
releasing it
where we
to
live too.
the pump.
Yeah.
Like it's brilliant in a sense, because it's like when you got money, nigga, you got, let's just say you got $10,000 sitting in the bank in savings, and you can go buy them shoes for $400 if you want to, but
Or you can go get some gas.
Nah,
I'm gonna just wait till the next check, because you don't want to. I don't want to leave
wanna
nothing
touch
out
that,
this
right.
savings. So that reserves, nigga, just imagine if all the gas in the world gone.
Shut off.
We
Yeah.
got big reserves of that shit. So we just sitting there and kind of holding it. Like, I don't want to just, they going to wait to see what this is first before they start releasing all of that shit like that. And there's plenty of untapped gas here in the U.S. that they haven't released.
So when that
out.
happens,
So-
who pays for it?
What you mean?
Like in
Nigga, you
in real.
and your debit card.
And that's my point. In real time, like who does that fuck up in real time?
It's going to fuck up the people. But what they're asking you to, and they keep saying it, it's code word, but what they keep saying is, as a result of this war, it's going to be sacrifices made on you, the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the crazy part about this whole Ukraine shit to me is they still found time to be racist. Like
Yeah,
the
they not letting black people on trains.
yeah, like damn
can't
nigga, you getting bummed that we can't be the same.
Did you see the dude said we don't tend to Africans?
African Ukrainian. I ain't never heard of that.
African Ukrainian. That's.
It's weird.
Well, you know, there's Africans
up.
everywhere at this point.
But
I don't mind that part. I just hate that it's racist everywhere. Yeah. That's the part that I hate. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, but them Ukrainians tough as fuck. Cause they over there, they fighting back, they enduring, they got people just, that's like when we used to see people throwing rocks at tanks.
You would have caught that ride? When the president, when they like, man, we need to get you out of there. My man said, nigga, I don't need a ride. I need guns.
I'm out of here, my boy.
Shit.
And they got the right people for it, cause nigga, I'm out of there, my boy.
and the women gone.
But you got to think sometime, like,
I mean,
put
if I
yourself
got-
in that place.
If I gotta fight and I ain't got nowhere to go, you gotta fight.
yeah, you
gotta
got
fight.
to.
And if I leave, then I'm not president no more.
Yeah.
You know, if I leave the country, then I'm president. I'm
I,
go over here.
I
and
think it's just
be-
like in boats. Like the captain's supposed to go down with the ship. Nigga, like, I'm going down with it. And he going to go down with it.
if I made a commitment to something, I'm gonna live up to that commitment.
Yeah.
The best I can.
Except on the airplane when they say, "Are you gonna let everybody else out first?" Fuck no, I just want a little leg room.
That don't count.
Yeah.
Like, if you the pilot.
Hey, I'm
In the airplane, I probably would let everybody out. Because shit, where you going?
Well, if you in the exit row.
Yeah, in
With
the exit row.
with the big feet sheet, the big leg room.
You got to let people out.
I'm out of that bitch.
That nigga so
I'm
crazy.
out of that bitch.
I'm gonna open it up and make
Y'all
sure
niggas so
it's
trash.
I'll be the first one. I'll make sure it works.
make sure it's safe for y'all. But if I'm
Not
the-
y'all friendly. Y'all going to see, damn, Miss Martha.
well,
Come on, Miss
I
Martha.
think it's different because I didn't make any commitments, a lifelong commitment on this plane. This is my first. I'm just on the plane.
Yeah.
You know, but if I'm that pilot, I'm staying on. But if I'm just the nigga in the exit row, I'm the nigga in the exit row. I'm out of there.
Shit, nigga, the pilot, y'all nigga, if I'm the pilot, y'all gonna open the door. Damn, what this nigga with? Goddamn, gonna be,
That nigga out
floor
there
gonna
doing
be
the
empty,
shit.
goddamn.
Nigga got a parachute. Nigga out there.
Come on. They gonna look at that little hole in the bottom of the floor. That
That nigga had a saw. Didn't he?
nigga gone,
That nigga
man.
had a saw. Goddamn, a secret compartment.
I'm gonna grab some of the cookies and be out of there.
Yeah, but it sucks. It ultimately though, man, we making jokes, but that shit sucks, man. And I just hate to see, cause I'm like we said, not political. I don't know what the fuck is the whole purpose of this.
Man, it was
That
a
shit
it was a
sick.
video that fucked me up. Like I'm racist. Not I don't know about that part of it. I did see those videos and that's fucked up. But I'm just talking about the human side of. It was some people in an apartment, big ass jet coming in, dropping missiles, and you could hear the babies in the background like screaming and yeah. And I just like nigga as a dad, as a father, what do you do in that situation? You can't protect your family. Like nigga, what you gonna throw at a
Missile.
F-16 jet flying in there? It's nothing you can do. And so like just to imagine that shit happening where you live at, I don't know, that shit fucked me up.
Man, that shit. I mean, something gotta be like this gotta end in Putin getting out of there. Like he really fuck with somebody because who they want to be friends with.
I was watching fucking John Oliver last week tonight, and basically there was interviewing
yeah.
people in Russia, and none of the civilians in Russia support that shit.
Yeah.
No,
It's just-
it's
that's
just
just-
Putin fuck with people.
That's just a Putin
It's-
decision.
it's-
But
it's-
when you've been in power for 48 years, like who do you answer to?
It's both. Cause I've seen some people like it's the same thing when we watch CNN and shit, they got their state run shit. And they think, it's a group of people that think that what they're doing is
right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see Putin to some point like, nah, nigga, you my next door neighbor. You can't
And it's
have my
because they
enemy.
lied to him too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They playing shit.
It's
that
because
they-
like they was playing, nigga. They said the reason why they was bombing them was because the Ukraine was having some kind of
Nazis,
Nazis and bombings, and the video
even though their
that-
president is Jewish.
in the video that they showed was 13 years old from a whole nother state to make him think that was Ukraine bombing Russia.
And then they were
Like,
saying
that's wicked. Like,
damn.
God damn it, man.
I think Bill Maher said something like, "Yeah, they told them that Ukraine had weapons of mass destruction."
Where do you get that idea from?
Nah. He was like,
Where do you get that idea
what
from?
superpower would believe some bullshit
Right,
like that?"
Not America, Jack. Not America.
Did y'all see in New York that there's been over the last year there's been 270 noise complaints on the non-emergency 311 line about loud sex.
That's a good complaint. Let them complain about that.
Shit.
Complain about the loud sex. Let them do their thing. Go crazy in that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been over
They
there.
said that there've been complaints of loud orgies in the backyard, just different sex sounds and scenes. They've been calling the 311, the
people be free,
non-emergency
man.
line, to complain about fucking.
Something wrong with y'all. You complain about a nigga having sex loud. Shut
Right.
up. Leave them people alone.
And how long that shit really gonna last? Like by the time they get here, this shit gonna be over.
Right, 8 minutes, man. Come on.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
10 minutes, two
Not a
positions.
8 minutes later.
Boy, activate.
You gonna be here a while.
8 minutes later.
Because activation don't stop that. Nigga, what I said, 10 minutes, 2 positions. Activation, it might be
Just a
goddamn.
great 8 minutes.
You gonna get 30 minutes, but I done yoked 52 times.
8 minutes later. Man, something wrong with y'all, man. Leave the people alone. Let them fuck, man. They been on
Nigga be
pandemic.
activated, nigga go yoke 52 times, goddamn. But you be goddamn ready, goddamn.
2-year pandemic, man. Let them people fucking in loudness. Right. Y'all some wild boys.
But man, I when you
just saying.
said New York, I thought you was talking about the subways. Like niggas is getting stabbed left and right. Like they can't.
Man, y'all seen that nasty ass shit? I think it was New York where the man put the feces on the,
The
lady.
shit on her
Yeah.
face. Yeah, and he was out of jail the next day.
Man, fool, like,
Yeah.
can you think about that?
Yeah.
You black out.
He did a number of things, though. He
definitely
He
black
had
out.
some hate crimes against a Jewish man as well. That same guy.
See, because
He
they
wild.
because they was letting homeless people stay down there because it's warm. You know, just.
Man.
But then
Black out.
you have so many mental issues. Like get the fuck out.
But I think
I'm
also,
going
I think
AWOL,
that even
man.
if you
black out.
I'm going A shit.
even if you
That
have
nigga
a,
getting them Honda hand.
even if
Might
you
get
have
thrown
mental
on the train
issues,
track.
I think you're smart enough to get your ass beat. Because if you're a man putting the
Oh, I don't give a
feces
fuck
on
what issue you have. If
Yeah.
you put shit on me, then yeah.
But he was,
but he finna wrong.
but he was smart enough to know to put it on a woman
Right, he
who can't fuck with
targets
him.
people.
So you
Oh,
smart enough
he
to get
can't
your
defend
ass
her.
beat. Or
Oh,
smart
that's
enough to
some
go to
hoe-ass
jail.
shit,
Right.
yeah.
Like,
However, if somebody's there and they see that they'll probably get on his ass though, for real.
Yeah.
hey, you
don't-
fighting a nigga who just put shit on somebody's face?
I probably
If I
shit
hit that
out
nigga in the
of
back
him.
of the head,
like he wouldn't see it coming.
yeah,
Like if-
I ain't finna
if he
talk
said,
to him.
Well, I mean, if he just smeared shit on Hooter face, I'ma back up a little bit, and I ain't gonna fight him because he still got shit on his
Yeah,
head.
this nigga shit on his hand.
If a nitnga smear
I'ma
shit,
jank-
Yeah, so
if that nigga smear
Little
shit on
shitty
my
face
face,
ass.
like
Yeah,
what do I do if that nigga smear shit on my face? I might back up myself. Like,
Oh, you already shitted on. You might as well go for it.
hell no, now I don't want no more shit.
Shit, you already shitted.
Give me something to throw at this nigga.
That's nasty. As
Let me
fuck,
throw
though,
something
man.
at
That's
this
some
nigga, man.
nasty shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's
But
just
that's-
beyond disgusting.
That's mental issues too, though. So how do you handle that? I don't know.
I don't know, but after he get his ass beat, we can
We'll
figure
figure
out.
that out.
After he get beat up,
I ain't gonna kill him.
I said,
I didn't know.
I said
at
it
the time.
before, I say it again. Ass whooping is a language that everybody understands.
Some people don't.
I don't give a fuck. You crazy, you blue, you black, you orange. You understand ass whooping.
Some niggas would be like, I just won that fight, and he just got his ass beat. That's
No.
it. Nigga be like, I won
Good
that
ass
fight.
whooping, I guarantee you, that would change your whole perspective about doing certain shit.
I'm
Yeah,
at the
nah,
point
'cause I know a lot of niggas got whooped, turned out to be bad as fuck.
And I'm at that point where
Yeah.
I'm scared to give a good ass whooping right now. I might kill a nigga. I be thinking about.
Oh, I
shit
know
like
what
that.
kind of hand I got, boy. That bitch.
I be
got-
scared. Nigga. I be
My
scared
shit
to
like
give a nigga-
Jax. I got metal in that bitch. I hit real good.
This nigga said Jax.
Yeah, nigga. Boom.
Nigga, more
If
than
I hit you, I'm knocking you to the upper level. Like I'm
going through the floor. Yeah, it's gonna be on the first floor.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this bitch hit hard. Now. I know that part. But music. This week it's been a bunch of shit dropped last week and this week. So we saw that Kodak. He dropped Back for Everything. He been on tour, giving a lot of dope interviews. I've watched a lot of them actually, and I've been actually enjoying some of his interviews, and it's good to see him in that light and see him actually explain and express some of the things that he talking about. Have y'all had a chance to listen to the album, and if so, what y'all think about the album Back for Everything that Kodak dropped?
Kodak is Kodak, man. I like it. I like the little young nigga, man. I like him that he doesn't seem like he don't look like a nigga who can rap the way he can rap and go deep as he can go deep. Like he gets emotional, yet he talks about it all, man. He ain't just an angry nigga all of the time. Sometimes he give you some game. I think Kodak is a lot smarter than what he gives off.
Oh, he played
is.
dumb. Yeah, he played dumb sometimes.
He
but
might
it
not be
benefits him.
playing though. He might just.
No, he a little off, but he ain't stupid.
He's smarter than what he know he is. I'll put it like that.
That
I don't think he
Breakfast
know
Club
he is as smart as he is.
I think he knows.
No, I think he know.
I think he knows too. Listening to him on that Breakfast Club interview, he definitely knows.
I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, he
knows.
definitely knows.
That nigga so crazy.
That man
Nigga said, I'm
funny
gonna
as
grow up when my album drop.
That what you give for putting your hands. That what I give for putting my hands on people.
Nah, he did say
Shot
that.
the fuck out of
That nigga said that nigga shot me real
Shot me
good.
good, real good.
That nigga say if I have a girl, it's just gonna be a baby mama. But if I have a boy,
Boy, I'll be with you.
I'll be with you.
we gonna have a relationship. Nigga so crazy.
I'll let you-
I ain't listened to the album, but Super Gremlin was definitely the song of Mardi Gras. Like, you couldn't get away from that shit. And I'm still like,
You see her?
I'm sorry. I still like it.
You listen to it, Todd?
Not all the way through.
Gotcha.
Not all the way through. So I can't really give my judgment.
Yeah, that bit.
I
live.
love Kodak, man.
I like
I love the little nigga, man.
I always, even through the bullshit, I still goddamn rocking. I've been rocking Kodak since I first heard of him, and I like everything he
Yeah, I
dropped.
like him too. You know what I'm saying? I just hadn't had.
I stopped rocking with him for a second, but you gotta understand that nigga just really a lot of shit he say that you were like, man, I wouldn't have said that. It ain't that you ain't thought it. You just wouldn't say it.
And when it was crazy when I was listening to his music, you got to remember this nigga still young. Nigga like 24.
24.
Yeah, he
Right.
23, 24
he
years
just said
old.
he was like, I'm 24 and a multi-millionaire. I'm like, 24?
Fuck
Goddamn.
them.
Kodak, I've been listening to Kodak for 8 years, man. Nigga, 24.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he like you was hearing him since he was 17, 16, 17
But
years
fool,
old.
you ever seen like on Facebook, have your memories from like 13 years ago?
Yeah.
You was saying some wild shit.
Hey, let me ask y'all this.
My old Facebook crazy.
Kodak said something, and I know we older, so you might have to think about it for a second. But Kodak was talking about his freshman class. He said he think 2016 is one of the best rapper freshman class there was.
Who was it?
Kodak, 21 Savage, hit that shit, Dez. It was
So is he saying the XXL cover?
Lil Uzi Vert.
Definitely the most successful.
It was Uzi,
Oh,
Yachty.
Oh hell,
Timmy
no.
Turner, designer.
Hell no, the one
Anderson Paak on that bitch.
Hell no, the one that had Wale on it. The one with Wale on it was way better.
But think about
But no, we not
think
talking
about the
street
money.
style.
Like
We
nigga, just
talking
go
about
Kodak 21
Right.
Uzi.
Yeah. That's why I said successfully, yeah. All of
Nigga,
those
then
niggas'
Yachty.
career.
Just think about them
Right.
four right there.
Right.
Yachty get big money.
And this
Look
not
at
because
all
I'm
the
a Wale
views, my
fan.
God.
Do Wale XXL freshman cover.
Can we do the best freshman cover ever? See what comes
I mean
up?
that's.
So I'm asking. So do y'all agree with that or disagree?
I
gotta
agree that
see
it was a
some other
great.
ones.
I agree it was a great class, but was it the best? I don't know because
And he didn't say it was the best. He was like, man, you got to say that we might have had one of the best classes ever.
That's a cold
J.
one.
Cole and
J.
Nipsey.
Cole and Nipsey. Yeah.
Shit.
But
go back
I
up.
thought J. Cole was
Hold on, go back up there.
Looking
J.
at
Cole. Nigga, you don't even know that.
But shit, look at Roddy Ricch, Gunna, is that Corday,
Kodak.
Blueface, the little nigga who
Ice Uris, whatever.
yeah,
his
he
name
owe
is.
everybody. With Dave East.
Go down some more.
But hold on, stay there. Lil Dicky, Dave East, fucking designer,
It says
fucking
Everest.
21
Cover says
Savage,
207.
Kodak.
Anderson Paak, Kodak. That's a fucking class, boy.
Yeah, that's a hell of a class. Now you can scroll down, yeah.
That's a class, boy. I don't even know who was in Wale class.
I remember
Is
Rich
that
Boy. Rich Boy had a live class.
Is that Boosie?
Kanye.
That's Rich Boy, Boosie, Gucci, Plows. That's a tough ass
That's a
class.
tough
Joel
ass
Ortiz.
class.
Joel Ortiz and Crooked Eye and
Papoose.
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 That's heavy.
Yeah, that class better than
That
Cole.
lyrical.
But-
That's a very
but-
lyrical class.
That
Go down
class, that
some more.
class was heavy, but like, think about the goddamn.
Who is that?
and
Wale
shit.
and who else?
Oh hell no, I'm sorry. I'm
Asher
sorry,
Roth.
y'all.
Ain't nobody up there but Wale.
That nigga
sorry,
love
y'all.
trying to pull Wale in something.
Wale I thought he was with other people.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see, Nipsey, Wiz alone is crazy.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs.
Is that Cassidy?
Well,
OJ the Juice Man.
OJ the Juice
OJ
Man.
the Juice Man.
No, J. Cole. I mean, I'm gonna be fair. Nipsey, Wiz, and J. Cole alone is killing
Oh, for
everything
sure.
else.
Big Sean, J Rock. Oh, that's a
I
solid
don't know,
class.
man. I can't say. Because I get what Kodak's saying with that, man, that power,
That
that
beat
stardom,
player right
that
Look at Lil
streaming
B.
era.
Lil B. Base guard, nigga. But I get what Kodak is saying, but hey man, when you gotta compete with Nipsey, fucking Cole, and fucking Wiz, hey man, it's tough.
I think he meant success wise,
Yeah.
because
Streaming
everybody in his class, they got.
But also
bread.
Uzi, I mean,
Don't do it.
Uzi
Don't
nigga-
say it. Don't say the wrong thing.
Uzi
No.
numbers is nuts, boy.
Don't say the wrong
You
thing.
don't like
No.
him, but Uzi numbers is nuts.
no.
boy.
It's not that I don't like him. He ain't really hip hop. He rock. He's like a pop star.
Whatever he is, the nigga goddamn,
Yeah,
he
nigga got
raps.
strong
He's a
following.
rapper, man.
That shit under hip hop.
That nigga
was
on
under
every
rap.
goddamn
Yeah.
category.
That nigga a
so.
pop star.
That
Man.
nigga a rapper.
It don't matter.
He don't
but
rap with nothing.
goddamn.
He don't do nothing. All of his features is rappers.
We also saw Bennett. No, not Bennett. Conway.
Conway.
Same
Wait a
thing.
minute.
He
like
dropped.
that.
He dropped.
It's different.
God don't
It's
make
different.
mistakes.
Yeah.
It's different. I like Conway.
It's grown.
I like Conway.
responsible music for real.
That's
It was
his
a
first-
different. It was a different vibe from him.
Right.
That's his first major
So they say.
on
yeah.
Eminem shit or
Aftermath.
whatever.
Well, I
Aftermath.
don't know. He didn't have a lot of
Shady.
projects though,
He didn't have a whole lot of
This
projects,
is
but his
first-
first one under his deal.
Yeah.
which seems like he hates.
Yeah.
I bet you do hate it.
Yeah.
Like you can't be so free for so long and then go under a deal. Like I think.
But they say they let him be free.
yeah,
even
but,
under the deal,
But,
they let him be free.
but you said you the one just said that, which it seems like he hates.
The reason being is 'cause for some reason he had riffs with Eminem. He actually talked about everybody. He talked about what's the nigga's name in New York, the group he a part of. He did.
Griselda?
That he had problems with them too.
Yeah.
So
But-
he had problems with
But you
everybody
gotta
he's
look
with
at it
right
from
now.
Oh,
that
maybe you
standpoint.
just
All of
think
them
shit.
niggas Griselda can go. Like, that shit like Wu-Tang. He got 15 different niggas, 15 different personalities.
Is it just
Want that
impossible
time
to be group
right.
oriented?
Like, yeah.
Eventually, I don't know because
But they ain't really a group though.
Griselda.
Griselda.
I mean, it was label, but they ain't really put out a group. They ain't the Hot Boys and no shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but-
you just ain't listening to it.
Yeah.
But they
Oh, that's
got
true.
they got
Yeah,
plenty
they
of
got
shit.
plenty.
all of their
Yeah.
projects, all of them are on it. So
Right.
even if you have a single project, you know all of these.
I
niggas
think
like-
Griselda got a whole
Griselda
album.
got a whole album.
They do.
Plenty
It's
of
called
albums.
Griselda.
West Side Gun. And you got to think about it. Think about this. That's just like
It's
us
called
folks.
Griselda. There you go. Yeah, it's called Griselda. So they got that out where it's called them, and it's all three of them on
them
the
street
WWCD.
tapes, man. Them shits be mattering more than them albums most of the time.
No, when that business shit get into it, them niggas really on some street shit, so they don't really understand it. But
I don't know, man. It just gets tough for me. I hate to see niggas break up and hate to see niggas go through turmoil because of business or because of growth. so to say.
Especially because
that's what they growth.
Because everything
Somebody
start,
getting more than
everything
somebody else,
start
right.
with a passion.
right,
I'm just doing this shit because I
And
like
then
it.
everybody say, "Oh, we ain't gonna be like them niggas that just
We
turn to this shit."
ain't like the hot boy. We really family. Like this,
Alright.
this really my first cousin.
Putting the Jakes on.
A nigga be on that bit dissing each other
Right.
next week.
When niggas gonna learn that even if you have turmoil, don't put that shit out in the street.
They can't.
They
help
can't
it.
help it.
Why not?
people dig, man.
Hey, man,
'Cause,
we-
I mean, you move.
You know
with
what?
If
Hey,
you
man,
rock
you
with a person,
know some of that shit too.
We fuss all the time.
Yeah,
That shit don't get out in the street, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
but-
not we not beefing right,
right?
now.
But
But when we are, we don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've
but-
had beef.
Yeah, but what I
Bad beef.
I guess
That's
what
what
I
I'm saying.
I guess what
Like-
I'm saying is y'all niggas is old or der.
They old too.
Not all
I-
of them. You
they
said
30s.
niggas. I'm not talking about just them, nigga. In general, you weren't just talking about just they beef only.
Right
was
now,
it?
I am.
Okay, well, cool. I don't know.
As an example. Like
And
even
as an
younger,
example-
younger
Also-
old,
so-
but they older.
But
and
also, man,
and-
that shit sound good, but let us have to break down $1 million and see how shit maybe can get different.
That
Sometimes
shit,
it
that
don't
shit
be
break
about
down.
that
That
shit
shit
break
break
down.
down how it's
Right.
supposed to break down to
I
me.
get that. But
to me,
sometimes it don't
to
be
me
about
too.
it don't be about the $1 million. That's what be getting me.
Well, but the beef don't start
And-
happening until you ain't getting your share of $1 million.
And if
When
it's
you
about the $1
feel
million,
like it.
it's mainly because that's the deal in place. Like, why you mad about the deal in place?
I don't know, man. That's what them niggas be getting mad about.
Nah,
I
they-
wasn't getting paid my share. B.
And it be older niggas. Like, I'm talking about older niggas right now. Like, not only them, but the Joe LLTs, Joe Button, and them niggas.
but
Yeah,
I
that shit
kind of,
weird.
I kind of,
you know,
I'm
just
starting to
nigga,
look at
keep
that a
that
little
shit,
bit
bro.
different though.
What you mean?
Because from my understanding,
Older than us.
from my understanding is
Crazy and shit.
they just finally got the slaughterhouse. They're getting the name and rights and reserve back from it. If we just now getting this back, why the fuck you shitting on it and tearing it down? If we just getting it back,
But I'm not tearing it down. I just don't want to be a part of it.
And it's something different from
But don't-
Slaughterhouse, right?
But don't tear it down.
It's something different from Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, nigga, go rap. I ain't stopping you from rapping.
No. I'm not saying that
I'm
part, but
trying
I'm talking about like, nigga, they didn't have, for the years, they didn't have the rights to that music. Joe Budden said that he only retired. When he retired, it was cap. He retired because he was stuck under the contract.
That's not my fault. I don't know
Right,
that.
right.
I don't know that.
Right. No. They knew that.
Yeah, they knew that.
Well, they making it seem like they don't.
No, they knew that.
No, they were saying
They said it in the
because
thing.
he retired. Then Roy said he wasn't gonna do it without him, so they couldn't do any Slaughterhouse projects. That's not. That's like me saying, "Hey, man,
No, but-
I don't want a podcast anymore."
Right, but then Slaughterhouse was that name, that entity was locked under.
So
business
could you
deal.
have just changed your name and we did something else? And that's where it get hard at because
His thing was, I'm not mad. Go do your thing. Go do whatever you're gonna do. Like, go ahead. But then we went left when Joel was like, well, then go tell your people you like me. Nigga, I'm not finna, you just shitted on me. I'm not finna go tell people to go listen to you after you just shitted on me.
Yeah.
I get that.
But like they
I get
saying,
that.
don't
I'm
burn
just-
down the brand because of what you're like. Nigga, go make your own thing, but don't burn down this.
Gotcha. Okay, that
go
makes-
make your own podcast, but don't
makes
burn
sense.
down this because we just got this back.
Don't shit on the dummies.
We just got this back,
don't shit
and
on
we
the
can
dumb.
still make money under this. Y'all go be whatever y'all want to be. The 1-2 podcast.
But also, I don't owe you shit neither, though. I don't owe you on my platform to, hey, y'all go listen to this podcast too. Nah, fuck you.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
But don't shit on me.
But then that's when.
But he really didn't until after
No.
he said
No,
something.
Joel, them niggas shit, that whole song that was on YouTube that I sent, them niggas was shitting on
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden and Royce. the
Right,
whole time.
and so that's what
Like,
they
he
saying.
said don't do that.
And they burnt up the
Right.
Slaughterhouse
Don't do that.
brand, and that's what he's saying. Don't, like, you burning up the brand that we just fought to get.
Go rap about whatever you want to rap. Like when you made your solo project, I bigged
did
it up.
pub
I
it.
bigged it up.
He
I
did
pubbed
pub
it.
it.
But when you come out here shitting on us saying we got this group and this group right here is why we got this group because this group and won't do this, don't do that.
But it just go
Just go
back to
rap.
the overall thing. Niggas gonna
Makes
go in
more
public.
sense. Makes more sense.
And with media. Sometimes people don't realize they can get set up by media questions.
And that shit might.
People ask
really
you little
do.
shit, and people don't know. They walk right into it.
And also,
Do y'all ever think that shit is publicity? They just selling
Yeah.
some shit too?
Nowadays, I think everything.
Because
like,
there's no way-
them niggas know what they doing. They just selling
it's
it.
no way in hell I would have listened to that song without the beef.
I would have. It's a good
Well,
song
you,
too.
but
It's a good ass song.
It is. It is. I like it. And them niggas
I'm
can
with
rap.
you. I clicked on it to see what they was talking about.
I
Like, what is he
clicked on
talking
to
about?
see what they
And
talking
I
about.
clicked on it.
I would have never. I'm not listening to this shit. You put this shit over there with Griselda.
Yeah, I clicked on it to see what it was.
I can't wait till they come here and beat you up.
Fact.
One of them niggas is hard.
All them niggas hard. Nigga got shot in the face and shit.
We saw NBA YoungBoy and the Baby drop.
I ain't give it a full listen, but that shit, them 5-6 songs I listened to in the gym, them young niggas is angry. And they get to go. But it's something about them niggas is what I hate to see the beef. Them niggas, and I was listening to some niggas in Chicago, and them niggas, these young niggas are so angry in their music, fool. Like every bar is, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna shoot you, you gonna die.
It's two different things to think about, though.
drill music.
That Chicago shit just different because niggas really died
Really doing
behind
that
some of that
shit,
shit. Like, so when you say they angry, nigga, it's real. This is real shit behind this stuff that's being talked about. Even with in a sense with that Von and NBA YoungBoy and all that, it's some real shit behind it. And so I think that's why some of that stuff come off as angry as it come off.
I'm just scared of these little niggas.
Yeah.
Right.
Rapping. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't tell you how to make your money, but all I'm saying is what I hear is anger.
It seems like ain't nobody.
And
yeah.
I've always known that niggas, no matter who you were, even in the Cash Money days and the No Limit days, them niggas came up in the way where there was shootings and there was killings and there was dying.
Yeah.
But they just wasn't so angry. And I get it. But I'm just saying, I don't know.
I hadn't had an opportunity to listen to that shit either.
I made it my duty.
That's what I be saying, man. We be getting old and act like the shit wasn't angry. This nigga was just telling us about a song from a particular artist. I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want to put light back on it. But the nigga was talking about basically a domestic situation, a shooting and killing in a domestic situation. Nigga, that was angry as fuck.
Well, I get it. And what I'm saying is that it be some of the songs that be like that. But for now, 100% of them niggas songs be anger.
Whole
All of
album.
them
Man.
niggas songs
100% be
like that
anger,
shit.
man. Them niggas, and that's what I
Y'all
put in there.
niggas get
These
old
niggas not
and
gonna rap
forget,
about.
dog.
No, I don't forget. Like these niggas ain't gonna rap about no money, no bitches, no clothes, no shoes, and anger. Like do it all, but 100% anger.
Y'all don't want to listen to my boy. My boy just said that now.
It used to
That
be
nigga-
only one diss song on the album. Now the whole fucking
100%.
album is
100% anger.
I just got a song for each one of you
Hey
niggas.
man, talk about the bitches now, bro. Talk
No.
about your jury.
Nah, fuck
Talk
that.
about something you lean or something.
Another thing, nigga.
My boss said, man, y'all niggas ain't got no hoes. You can't have no hoes. Nigga, all you nigga rap about is the graveyard.
Man, God
Oh,
damn.
graveyard music.
Nigga said y'all can't rap about to the women like LL Cool J.
Say, man. Say,
Say, man. Say, man.
He had a point right there. He had a
yeah.
point right there. He had a point.
That nigga said, I hate y'all, man. Y'all niggas just rap about the same shit. But yeah, I checked it out. It was it's been pretty good so far. But I'm probably not gonna go back to it.
Talking about,
So I feel like-
baby and what's his name?
I'm going by the months. I think January was Gotti, of course, and February right
went
now
back
been
to Gotti.
Kodak for me.
I went back to Gotti this week.
Yep,
That shit's amazing.
You listen to King Von?
I went back.
I listen to Von shit.
That's a storyteller right there.
I ain't listening to Von.
I listen to Von.
It's
I,
It was a story.
I listened to
Rest
it and it
in-
made me mad.
Rest
it
in
made you
peace,
mad,
rest
right?
in peace, Von. But that's
It made me mad.
It's an angry storyteller.
I
Yeah.
frequent the first one though.
Yeah, I still listen.
Why it made you mad, though?
Because the potential.
Yeah,
You know,
but
what,
you
what
never
he
was
could have
lost.
been or what
Right.
it. And then I just feel like sometimes when people pass, I wonder if that's the album they would have put together. And then from somebody who did music, like I can tell that these beats, some of these songs you could tell was beats built around it after.
after.
You could just tell. It didn't even like fully.
With his shit.
Yeah, the feeling of it, the vibe of it. Yeah, you got that too, Dez. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Von, man. And I hate to see niggas beefing with people who dead. Like, why you still beefing with a dead man?
Right, it's kind of over.
Like, come on, man.
I just let you know, man, they must have been real tormented by
And why you gotta go shoot up the funeral and all this silly shit and that shit wild.
It's hard to understand anger, my boy. It's like it's like asking that question earlier. Why you can't go to Mardi Gras without niggas shooting? We don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I know I ain't
Niggas too
going.
tough,
I ain't going
man.
to shoot, man. I'm going to have fun.
But
and second line off beat.
But one thing I love to do.
Second line all beat?
I'm gonna do that now. Don't get me wrong.
Second nigga ain't nothing like second line and off beat.
Pay good money to see that one out.
I'm gonna do that.
Pay good money
But
to see it.
but like the love when everybody come together, like the boosted clip you seen when they was at the gas station Mobile, where everybody just rapping this shit. Now, plenty of niggas done died at that gas station. Don't get it twisted. But when it all come together, like
It makes sense.
it's beautiful until it ain't. You know, shit sweet till it ain't.
Man, they just go to show you how like powerful entities we can be together. Like when you see little shit like that, be
Yeah.
like, damn, just imagine nigga come together for a business purpose or for a music purpose or for whatever be the purpose.
Imagine if all them little niggas made an album together. Baby, Lil Baby,
Or just
Da
put on
Baby.
or just put on a show together.
What's the nigga?
Put on a concert
A
in each other's
concert,
cities, tour.
Man, them niggas
Instead of
do
going,
that
You can
instead of
sell out
going to Rolling Loud
You
and
can
all
sell
this
out,
shit.
nigga. You can sell out the biggest arena in Rome if them niggas get.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Do that be man shit? Is that black man shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's black people shit.
Like
There you go.
just even like with
Black people shit.
with podcast or whatever it is that somebody's doing, we have the competitive nature to beat the chest.
And it mainly be your own.
Oh, because I told
Because you want to be last.
Oh, because I
You wanna
told
be the
a couple.
headliner.
I told a couple of podcasts they wouldn't fuck with us this week.
we got to stop. We got to stop.
I told a couple.
But that's what it is though. That's all. That's what it is. And
But
good
but
or bad, I don't know. That's what it is.
it's not that your shit bad. My shit is better.
And and still, I'll try. Even if mine is better, I'm trying my
So that-
best not to shit on nobody.
And that's how the
nothing.
beef start.
Yeah.
We
You
going
niggas
back to
talking
music. We talking about nigga like nigga, my nigga, man, that album good, but that shit ain't fucking with mine.
Whatever, my
nigga, I'm
nigga.
like, man,
Let's
nigga, fuck
do-
that. Like, you
let's
know what I'm
do-
saying? And then
let's do a
start
song.
being like that.
Let's just do
I
a
can't
song.
be your friend after you kind of said that sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I'm
And I
still friends with them
think
niggas.
we're all guilty of it. I think we all like even us. Like,
Yeah,
But why
but-
men do that?
What?
I don't know because like even us, like nigga, I ain't doing your podcast.
You don't see R&B
You
shit.
tell what though?
You don't see R&B women
Like this,
chicks doing that shit.
You will either
They do.
be-
They beef all
No,
the
they
time.
don't be. They don't be on that bitch like my album better than your album. They don't
They
do
don't.
that shit.
They don't.
Nah, but they just don't like each
support
other.
you.
yeah, and that's
Just don't know
fine.
it
I mean,
to
you
the
won't.
end.
But
That's
don't speak
better.
out about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we'll sit on here and be like, I ain't doing that nigga podcast. Like, why not? Just do the nigga podcast. Go on there and shine. Go on there and shine. Why not? Like, why not?
I go on any podcast.
Yeah, I go
Call
on
me.
any podcast.
And that's my point. Like, why not?
Call me. I come on your podcast.
But I think we
You
was
can't
all-
come on mine though.
I think that's a thing too. I don't think it's no difference, and I get it, and I understand it, and I get that we.
That's
still
why I
may
might
feel-
not do it because I feel like you're gonna want to swap.
And that's my point.
It's hard for us to swap though. We only got 4 mics.
We can add
Yeah.
fifth. We can add a fifth, but and I just think that's a part of it. Like support each other each way. Even if I'm only getting one of your followers, so what? Even if you're getting 1 million of mine, so what? Like
I don't need your followers. I just want to come talk.
Right.
So if your followers come or vice versa, that's great. I just like podcasting.
and that's why I think it
I
goes
just
both
think-
ways. But then I also get where the tension comes in because like, nah, nigga, you ain't coming on my podcast.
I just
And
think we
get
just-
I get that stance too.
I just think we're that good that even if we get somebody on here that may not be as interesting to talk to or talk about or talk with or even have a sit in, we are polished enough to make the episode.
We've done
Good.
it. We've done it already.
I'm just saying, like, and that ain't no boastful thing. I just think
can
that
be. It's okay. Let it be.
This week, man, we saw in music, man, they put out a list of the top 10 earners in hip hop. The list went Jay-Z for 470 million, Kanye 250 million, Diddy 75 million, Drake 50 million, Wiz Khalifa 45 million, Travis Scott 38 million, DJ Khaled 35 million, Eminem 28 million, J. Cole 27 million, Tech Nine and Doja Cat and Birdman all tied at 25 million.
Only one class had 2 people, and that was that Wiz and J. Cole class. Think about it like that. Can you get right that? Start. That's your answer. To quote that question, the most successful freshman class.
Shut up, Kodak. But
Kodak gonna fight you too.
I
man.
would want to see pew pew. I would want to see like what's because most of those top people it had nothing to do with music.
Like
I want
Wiz is weed and rolling papers.
right.
I don't
Probably
care.
the only one from music is what you said, Tech Nine. I think he
Yeah.
toured like 200 shows a
But it's still,
year. Or
it's
some
still
shit.
not all music. Got a lot of merch. Like
he
his
got a
merch
lot-
is
yeah, his
probably bigger than the
merchandise,
music.
right.
Yeah. But
you know,
you're right. But
just as a business, fuck it.
I would just like to see what the music list is.
Who stuck out to you the most on the list?
Wiz 40-something million.
I think mine.
We said we.
I did.
Doja
I did
Cat
catch
for
him.
me.
Doja
Wiz.
Cat was the super surprise too.
Doja Cat.
Mine was
Made the
Birdman,
top 10.
to be honest with you. That he's
He
still
was that
getting
low?
25 million and is still in the list. He's still in it.
The reason why I don't say Birdman is because until he's no longer on that list, to me, he's on that list.
What you mean?
He's no surprise. He's been on the list.
Yeah, but he's, to me, my reason why I said I was surprised at it because I haven't heard any Cash Money music. Like,
Right.
Cash Money's
It's been a
not
while.
doing anything right now.
But also, it seemed like just recently, I don't know if it was last year or not, but for the longest, Cash Money wasn't on streaming services. So it seemed like recently, it might have been
All them
last
albums,
year
400
that all them
degrees,
albums got put on
I just think
streaming
that it's
services.
dope that Birdman got down still in the running and we ain't got no good significant Cash Money album for real in a minute.
Show you, hey, good stealing. Shit, them contracts still there.
But not that I rethink it. Doja Cat. Because I
Doja
ain't know
Cat.
she was like
She
that.
coming.
I ain't know she was like that.
Jesus.
Shit, that album I ain't gonna.
Everybody else supposed to be there. She's supposed to be there because she's there, but I just didn't know she would be.
I didn't think she made the top 10 list. Nigga, Dr. Dre ain't on that.
Like I can't think of a song. I can't think of a Doja Cat song. So I don't-
Did y'all see this week?
not that I can just think of it.
We were talking about T.I. earlier, but did y'all see this week that he came under, like it was been a lot of back and forth because of the comedy shit that he been doing.
With him and Joffrey.
Joffrey.
They say Jafari.
But Joffrey, did y'all see him go on his podcast and kind of punk him out a little bit?
Hold on. Who punked who out?
T.I.
went punked out.
Joffrey.
I ain't
his
see
podcast.
that. But it makes sense because, T.I. shoot that nigga.
Funny niggas always, you know.
But, he
Joffrey basically said,
said,
basically he said that like, nigga, I didn't stay around to watch that. I'm not watching T.I. perform comedy. Like, nigga, I've been doing comedy for this long. I'm not coming in there watching that shit.
And
he was the headliner, Joffrey.
Yeah.
And T.I. went on after him. So he, the bravado, like, what the fuck this nigga coming on after me? And it created a problem. And T.I. said, nigga, I can come on after you, nigga, because I'm T.I.
Right.
But if
He
I'm the
can.
headliner, then I go last.
Well, not if, let's say Joffrey was the headliner and Dave Chappelle called. I know you're going to say he's Dave Chappelle, but Dave Chappelle would be like, hey, I want to come on right quick. They're going to let Dave Chappelle come on?
Of course, because Dave
Fucking
Chappelle
right.
been
Dave
in comedy his
And-
whole
and
fucking life.
arguably one
Exactly.
of the greatest comedians ever.
So then simplify it.
It ain't Joe Blow off the street.
Simplify
T.I.
it.
ain't
He-
Joe Blow off
exactly.
the street.
So
But
simplify it.
In the
T-
comedy world, he is.
Yeah.
But no, he's even in the comedy world, he's still more popular than fucking Joffrey.
Because of
Joffrey,
music.
But I don't care
Yeah.
why. He's still Joffrey.
I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying
I know, but
what his problem was.
Joffrey, look at it like this. He ain't gonna never go after fucking Dave Chappelle.
Me
ain't never going after
personally,
Earthquake.
I would have been more like, I got paid. I'm excited. Great. Man, damn, let me see what T.I. finna do. Like, let me see what this nigga stand up like. And I probably wouldn't watched it, but that nigga took the
But
first
I mean,
one.
but if that's your career, you done put blood, sweat, and tears, and that's and you kind of look at T.I. somebody just playing.
But I feel
Well,
like
no, because I listen to comedians take on it, and I listened to 4 different comedians, and they were like, man, hey, you know what I'm gonna do when T.I. comes on after my show? I'm gonna make it hard for him to come on after me.
Right.
Like T.I.
Well,
is
I
never
saw-
gonna want to come on after
part of
me.
the problem, TK Kirkland came on and was like, shit, T.I. fucking comedy is just average as fuck. But he T.I. and he finna go get that respect and he gonna make a lot of money in comedy because he T.I. He was like, but from comedy, yeah, man, that shit just an average ass show. He said it. But I feel like
Just make it hard for him.
I feel like Buddy kind of backed down from T.I. when he said, like,
He
nigga
got
just
on
said, nigga, you not a funny comedian.
Well, that might have been a good idea, but also
What
T.I.
you gonna do?
if there's something he really want to do, he shouldn't even act. I just want my time, man. Like I ain't gonna try to go after if we on a show with after Joe Budden now. Hey man, I
think it
just
always
want
be
my time.
nuts that like some of the comedians will say, "Yo, I mean, he looks comfortable on stage." No
He's a
shit,
fucking
nigga. No shit. Now that
been-
shouldn't be what you shocked about. Like,
Nigga been on
goddamn,
stage
like-
for 20 years.
Yeah, but like no shit. He's comfortable. He been on TV shows. He been on
Movies.
radio stations. He been in movies. He been on the rap circuit for years and years and years. Of course, he comfortable on stage.
Simplify that shit, man. Joffrey, stop bitching.
Hell no, cause that nigga is a good
Bitching.
comedian, man.
I don't
Fuck
care,
no,
man.
you ain't going on after me.
Man, stop bitching. I don't care who going after me. I got my money. I came on. I made the people laugh.
When you play
don't give a
football,
fuck.
if a nigga was playing in front of you, wasn't you tight about it?
No, I ain't give a fuck, nigga.
Stop fucking lying, nigga. You used to cry every day
No.
over Lil Debbie cake.
Can't get-
Man, I'm about to transfer,
Can't get right.
man.
You're missing the point because you never played sports. I'm looking at it like a tournament, nigga. If I have a tournament and I played first and niggas played after me, I didn't give a fuck. I ain't talking about who's first string, second string.
What
third
if the
string.
quarterback, what if the coach take you out in the fourth quarter of a close game and put somebody else in?
Why?
You ain't closing the game.
Well, did I fuck up?
But are you the better quarterback? So you should be playing,
think
right? In the
this-
fourth quarter.
T.I.'s the better draw.
I think this different because
He's not the better comedian.
And T.I. did come back by responding like, nigga, we could have been an ally of each other. Like,
we could've-
like
like,
nigga, I
Duval.
respect your craft, nigga. I think that you're a funny, great comedian.
Work with him.
I'm trying to be like, nigga, we can make this work together. Like, shit, we can go on tour. You can do what you do. I want to go too.
Nigga, don't forget.
Right.
Don't forget we know Lil Duval because of T.I.
That's true. And T.I. did.
No, we don't.
I know.
Hell no. Comic View was way before T.I.
They one of the things that T.I. said, if y'all hadn't seen his podcast, is he went on a long spree, and a lot of people vouched for it on Twitter was saying that y'all nigga think I just woke up yesterday and started comedian. Nigga, some of the comedians that you hear now, and he mentioned Duval, and that nigga, what my name is, Shawty. He like, nigga, y'all know them because of me. He had a comedy club in Atlanta back in the trap music days. He had a comedy club. He used to run all the comedians through there. He used to be the manager and the owner of the motherfucker. So he was like,
Duval was signed
he said,
to,
I've been around the comedy all my fucking rap career. I just was rapping. This ain't new. I've been setting up stage. I've been writing jokes this whole time.
I get that, but pay your dues.
I just ain't no bitch ass nigga that's just gonna be whining because a nigga went after me. That's just me.
Yeah, I get it.
That's all I'm saying. I get you could be better, you could be worse. I don't give a fuck. I'm the headliner.
But I think in comedy, the headliner means something. The same way it does in rap.
I get it. But if you was the headliner this week, you gonna be the headliner next week, and T.I. came on after you and he sucked worse than me. So what?
Nigga, Jay-Z ain't gonna let Rich Boy go on after him.
People ain't gonna stay to watch
That's
it.
different.
It's different.
That's the difference.
It's a big difference. You don't see
They
the difference,
swap.
I can't talk to you.
They changed it every time. What you saw in the movie wasn't what every show was. And a lot like
But I bet
when
I guarantee
Rockefeller
you,
and Cash Money, whatever city, like if you the big artist in Atlanta, nigga, you go last.
But I guarantee you, Jay-Z would say nothing if Dave Chappelle came on stage after him. He wouldn't care. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man.
I want to give a
I don't think he would care.
sports. Give a hand clap, round of applause, man. Congratulations in order to Coach K. Yes, man. I'm gonna put my rivalry to the side,
Right.
to give an applause to the greatest coach, man, in basketball history. I said
I said it yesterday
I
on
said
Facebook.
one of the, an outstanding career, man. I hate Duke. I don't like Duke, but I applaud year in and year out. He's always averaged about 27 wins per season. Has coached some of the most stellar athletes you've ever seen put on the basketball court. Always is a force to be reckoned with. Coach K, man, got 5 national championships, 6 gold medals, 9 national players of the year, 6 national defensive players of the year, 10 consecutive top 10 AP poll finishes, 12 national coaches of the year. Shit. 12 Final Four appearances, 13 ACC regular season championships, 15 ACC tournament championships. Like shit, man. We can go on and on and on with that shit.
My mama tried to make me take my trophies home from her house.
They always do that.
Man, I can't take this shit. I ain't Coach K.
Right.
What I'm gonna do with this little shit, man? Coach K should be a whole room. My shit be a little mantelpiece over here.
They always try to do that shit.
Take
But
that shit.
If you're a fan of basketball, you just have to appreciate what Coach K did. Like, his brand of basketball was like bar none. You can want Duke to lose every game, but you still enjoy watching them. They brand of
play good
basketball.
ball.
Yep.
And he did a lot with the NBA has showed you. A lot of them niggas was some
And
bums.
he
transitioned a lot.
he changed. He went and coached that Olympic
Era.
team and completely changed the way that he thought basketball. You saw it in his recruiting. He changed the way he recruited for Duke. He started getting some of the top one and done players. And he just totally, I think the NBA players teaching them and coaching them showed them how to coach great players quickly. You know, and still get your
Most
results.
times it's quick.
Yeah, man. So shouts out to Duke, man, and everything that they did under Coach K. I can't wait to see y'all be sorry as fuck now that Coach K gone. Because I'm a North Carolina Tar
You think
Heel
they
fan,
fall off?
but I don't know. It's tough. It's Duke. Like sometimes when you created a tradition that's like outstanding,
You said a blue blood
yeah,
school.
and they giving it to a player that was up,
You know
Shire.
what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, he was. What in the Shire?
I know they was gonna hire somebody, and then Coach K was like, "Nah, you can't have him. I want this guy." I don't know if it's Shire.
Yeah, Shire. I think is replacing him. The nigga that used to shoot the three.
Look it up, Des. Duke next coach.
Yeah, I think it's Shire.
But Duke gonna be straight because it's still Duke. Like
Yeah,
you-
John
John
Shire.
like
Okay.
UCLA or North Carolina or Kentucky. Like,
And I trust Coach K to pick a good replacement.
and also Duke ain't his speech.
He ain't too far removed is it, from playing.
Not too old.
Nah,
Maybe
that was
5 to 10
maybe
years.
2010, I think.
Man, Coach K came like
old,
like after
He
the
looked
game,
real old too now,
We-
but
we
2010 was when he was playing.
They played North Carolina. North Carolina went in that bitch and locked the door.
Lock the door.
And
Yeah,
his
2010.
speech for the retirement, the first thing he said was, you think he finna start talking about his career and all that. He was like, "Hey fans, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like we didn't do what we were supposed to do today. That shit was trash." And that was just so dope for his moment of shine. He was like, "Hey man, this game, that shit was on me. That shit was fucked up."
Yeah.
North
I'd have been
Carolina
like,
came in
"Fuck
to play
them
ball,
kids."
though.
Yeah.
But you gotta like I was telling Gio, I was like, man, he was like, it's a 11-point spread. Duke gonna beat the shit. I'm like, no, they ain't. Cause Duke players might be a little tight.
Right.
His last game in Cameron Indoor Stadium and all this shit.
So if they play again in the tournament, who you think wins? ACC tournament.
Duke beat the shit out there.
I think so too. I think so too.
But they wouldn't play until the championship.
Yeah, but Carolina has been playing real good. They've been 10-2 in their last 12 games. So that's showing that they finally are adjusting to the coach you don't like.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck him.
Yeah. So congratulations, man, to Coach K on a legendary career, man. We wish you nothing but the best in your next phase of life, man. Congratulations on everything you brought to Duke basketball.
Y'all gonna pick that top 5 Duke players?
A lot of them lists was trash.
Yeah, like I don't get why Kyrie on that nigga played 6 games.
He can't be on that, man.
They looking at the overall and shit.
I asked some of my Duke affiliates. I pretty much got the same thing. Let me see.
You gotta have Jay Williams. You gotta have
yeah,
Jay Williams, JJ Redick.
Jay Williams, Reddick, Grant Hill, Zion, and Leitner.
My favorite ever is Jay Williams. Jay Williams was a man.
The
Jay
only
Williams
name,
was a
the
baller.
only name that I got different was taken off Zion, and you might have saw like Elton Brand. I mean, not Elton Brand.
Just lifelong.
You saw Shane Battier.
Same bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lifelong.
And that was it. Everybody else had the exact same list.
I probably had Shane. Oh, I hated Sheldon Williams. I still hate that nigga now.
I'll take Elton Brand over Shane Battier though. Just production wise.
Shane Battier was a dog.
He was, but Elton
Both ends
Brand
of the
was
floor.
more of a scorer for you. He was more of the integral part, whereas I think Shane Battier was a plug and play guy. You know,
Hell no, that nigga was a star.
I think Elton Brand was more of a star. Like Shane, I ain't gonna say Shane Battier wasn't, but I just think Elton Brand was more of the guy compared to Shane Battier. Battier being I'm gonna kick it out to him. But hey, you ran the offense through Elton Brand.
I wouldn't call you crazy for thinking that. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. So, yeah, I didn't thought a lot of shit you said today was crazy as fuck. But that ain't like one of them.
I think everything you said crazy as fuck. So,
That's what's wrong with you.
Did y'all see the ESPN? dropped a new list on the NBA 75 ranking. They did the top players. It was Mike, Jordan 1, and LeBron 2, Kareem 3, Magic 4, and I'll stop there. Wilton Chamberlain was 5.
No Kobe?
Kobe was 9, I think.
Yeah, I think he was down there. The next was Duncan.
Todd don't
8.
like that.
Kobe was 10.
Todd don't like that. Kobe won, huh? Todd and TJ.
No. Kobe number 2 after the Mike. That's it.
No.
Jordan Kobe. That's it.
No. Kobe is the closest thing to Jordan.
Game wise. But I
Yeah.
still, me personally, I still think the best athlete ever is LeBron. That man just bigger, stronger, faster than everybody.
We talking about athletes or we talking
Yeah,
about
NBA
Well,
players.
I'm saying, I say
What's
what I
Buddy
said.
from Cincinnati?
I said what I
name was?
said. I ain't say the best player. I said the best
It was
athlete.
Tom Brady.
I said the best athlete. Shit.
Tom Brady.
I didn't say he was the best basketball player ever, but of course that's Jordan. Like if I got to pick a player that I think is going to win every game or to win the game, Jordan. But as far as athletic basketball player, it's LeBron.
I'm sure that wasn't what the NBA was saying.
I don't care what they were saying. I'm saying what I was saying.
I get what you're saying.
But why are you saying that? I mean, but who cares? We talking about this list of the best basketball
I
players.
talked about both. You can talk about both. It's okay to move your brain a little bit.
But I mean, Kobe maybe could be up a couple of spots, but not really.
Well, who was ahead of him and you was moved? Because I don't know who was ahead of him.
Well, see, man, I can't. Well, Dez just took it off.
He putting it up there.
But a lot of them played like Wilt and Kareem, and I can't really judge them because I didn't. All I'm seeing is your highlights. But to me, can you really say
the 75 grades?
Can you really say Tim Duncan wasn't just as good as Kobe?
When it comes to stuff like that, I go position wise. So if I got a two shooting guards,
It's hard to do a guard.
Yeah. So if I got
versus
two shooting guards in there, then I'm gonna bump Kobe down to throw Tim Duncan in there to kind of make. Cause unfortunately,
like I don't know what Wilt Chamberlain
those
was
top
really
five
doing.
is probably like
I seen Larry Bird later in
But I
life.
said he was 8.
8. Go back up. Go 8. Go.
Shaq was a better NBA player than Kobe.
I don't know what list there's. This ESPN
Larry
NBA
Bird.
75 rank.
I take Kobe over Larry Bird.
I take Kobe over Larry Bird, but also I ain't really see what Larry Bird did. That nigga numbers is pretty damn
His numbers
good.
crazy. He got rings like crazy.
Yeah, Kareem, Magic. I just ain't see what you did.
And so when I look at it like that, I look at it like, can Kobe beat Larry Bird? In my opinion, yeah.
Fucking right.
So that's what I look at when they narrow it down. Shit.
Did y'all see two in Daytona? They making history this year for 4 black owners. Will represent this year's Daytona 500, the most ever. You got Michael Jordan got a team, Brad Daugherty, Floyd Mayweather, and John Cohen. All 4 of them have NASCARs that they have invested in and gonna put on
That's dope.
out on the track.
That's
That's
dope.
dope.
We getting
That's something good and that's
we getting
Diversity.
there.
I'm
Right.
scared to drive that fast though.
You don't have to. You just
don't
gonna
have to.
own the
You
car
just
that
gonna
can
own
drive
the car
that
that's
fast.
riding in there.
Man, I'm proud of you, boy. You drove fast around that business.
Because next it comes into like the drivers that are black or white or whoever. I don't know.
We got one.
Oh, buddy from Mobile.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
won.
Bubba.
I know he won out of 100.
Yeah, but he won.
He
of
good,
us, but
though. He
ain't-
good.
But we got 4, so I mean, maybe you start seeing,
More black.
once
fast
you start
drivers.
seeing like, damn, Mayweather, man, I'm
Probably gonna be women because they drive
You know,
fast and
his
crazy.
cars gonna probably have rims. on them.
Black women drive so fast and crazy. Boy.
why is you going? Why is you going?
about turning?
Why you going 85 in the parking deck?
in a turn, goddamn. Let's slow down. We
We
on two
going
wheels,
85 in the parking
turning
deck.
on 2
goddamn.
wheels and shit. Come
That
on.
shit be nuts.
I always did want to go to Talladega, but that shit just seemed
I'm scared.
a little dangerous.
I wanna go.
Black man.
That tailgate.
I wanna go.
Kind of tailgate in life.
I feel like you're gonna be part of the party. If you there and they gonna be like, shit,
Yeah.
want a beer?
Yeah.
Come on, get a beer.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I take this natural ice.
I'm going. I want to go.
The dumbest shit
light,
ever.
baby.
Making it
I want to go. I want to orange. Zing. One time I did go to like a little drag race shit up there, Atmore. And that shit
Yeah.
was kind of fun.
That shit was fun, but when that shit passed by you, that shit.
loud.
Well, no. I got on the back side of it, nigga. I want to watch it down there because if that big Lou control, I don't want to be nowhere near it.
Oh, you talking about really drag race? I went
Yeah,
to
no.
I went to the circle shit.
No, I went on the drag race strip. Them
was
niggas
funny.
goddamn.
Yeah, fun watching niggas go in circles.
That shit was pretty exciting. I watched the last 10, 20 laps of NASCAR. I just ain't finna watch 500 of them.
That shit be long as fuck.
Man.
3
Boy.
hours. 3 hours of going in circles.
Boy, speaking
You
of
ain't dizzy, nigga.
That shit nuts like a motherfucker.
yeah.
Let's go in circles.
boy, speaking of cars, hey, niggas in Mobile, they brought them cars out, and the girls all had new bodies. So new cars and new bodies.
Cars and bodies.
Boy,
New cars, new bodies.
Them bodies
New
was
cars, new
on.
bodies.
It was out there.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man. Mobile.
What you
know
gonna get
to
a new
do.
car or new body?
Well, a new car. Shit. The body shouldn't.
Yeah, you a nigga, man. We all
If
right.
you're a nigga with a new car,
Yeah,
the body don't
if you a nigga with a new car and some money, they don't care about your body.
Yeah, that's the new body.
Because the nigga with the new car getting the girl with the new body. So, hey. The ecosystem.
Good swap out.
That nigga said, boy, them bodies was out.
The bodies.
Dummy.
Now, that's one thing about Mobile. They gonna do. Them niggas gonna call you to death.
Boy.
Mobile know how to put a pair of paint and some rims on the car.
And now I guess the shit is the ATV shit.
Niggas
Like,
say-
niggas got big 52-inch rims on the goddamn
yeah.
four-wheeler.
That nigga say a pair of paint.
Yeah, them niggas gonna put a big pair of paint on it.
Dummy.
Yeah, them niggas good now. They put a pair of paint on it.
Man, them bitches don't be squeaking. Good shots down.
Yeah, them niggas know what to do now. Them niggas gonna take this shit right to dog, man, and put that print on it and get new paint.
$1,500 car. They done put 50 grand in.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass,
Mama.
dummy.
A lot of candidates.
Detroit TikTok nigga, whatever your name is. I don't know his name. They been hiding that bitch. The little-
Jailmate 2387.
The little dancing
Inmate.
nigga from TikTok, man. FBI arrested the TikTok star after his shoes were seen in a video and connected to a stream of armed robberies. Yes, you heard that right. Federal agents who were investigating a string of armed robberies across the city of Detroit were able to break their case by watching the little dancing TikTok star who danced in the same shoes that he committed the armed robberies in, were able to connect him to the string of robberies.
The stupid nigga's name is Chosen Terrell Hanna. He was chosen for this robbery.
Yeah, your ass was chosen, all right? Him!
A nigga in jail about to choose
We
your
choose
ass.
your ass to come to the penitentiary, goddamn. Nigga, you got
Hey.
chose, all right. So for
power.
that, Mr. TikTok dancing ass nigga, you are the dummy of the
Look
week.
at that man.
Look how he look.
Look at that man.
You are the chosen one, my boy.
Yes, sir.
I
And then
robbed
the
that
hoes
bitch.
ain't even live. Like,
I robbed that bitch. Nigga dancing. I robbed that bitch. Yeah. I robbed that bitch.
Look how that nigga dance like,
going
oh
to jail.
yeah, that's it
Going
right
to jail.
there.
Going to jail.
How you
Going
gonna
to
be
jail.
that kind of
Going to
nigga and
jail.
you a robber?
Going to jail.
Right.
You
That
gotta
nigga
choose,
gonna-
bro. You a dancer.
That
or a
nigga
robber?
coming straight through the gates, goddamn, just
I'm
like
telling
that,
you,
goddamn.
he was easily identified with them hoes.
Look at that nigga,
Because
man.
I'm sure them, ain't nobody putting them hoes on their feet but him.
They probably told that nigga in the lineup, do this dance right here. Let's see what you look like. Like what that movie was. It was a
I think
movie
it was
with-
Sprung.
It was Sprung, like rub your ball, rub your balls, and making a circle of motion.
Say the line.
Look at it, dance
Girl, I
like
know you
that.
want these nuts.
In a circle of motion.
For that, Mr. TikTok nigga, you are the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass,
Y'all nigga watch too much
stupid ass,
TV.
And
dummy.
your balls.
You dig? And your ball. That was Pops who said that.
Any other news or information that we forgot to add on or forgot to say?
What you been watching this week? Real quick. real quick.
Snowfall. I caught up on Snowfall.
Snowfall's amazing. Well, they taking a little different direction. It's less hood, to me.
It's graduating
previous.
kind of like The Wire. The Wire
yeah.
went to different places. It went to fucking the docks and then to the politicians. Now they showing Franklin. He's becoming more involved and more evolved. Nigga flying planes and shit. Nigga, but Reed is back. What's his name now? Teddy.
Reed,
/ Teddy, but he's getting into more legitimate businesses with real estate. But I wonder if Reed coming back gonna fuck up the legitimate business.
Because Reed don't want him to go legit.
He want to keep selling the drugs.
Right.
And then the other nigga, Stacy crazy. Not Stacy, but
Stacy.
what's his name though?
Stacy.
Stacy from the woods. Stacy
Yeah,
from
Stacy.
the woods.
That nigga always gonna be Stacy.
What's his name? It's
Get
another
your
crazy,
crybaby ass in the back seat.
It's another crazy
Little
name,
kids
though.
got more heart than you.
Scully.
Yeah,
Scully is another
Scully.
S word. Scully's even crazier. But that nigga go to a psychic every week to talk to his dead daughter.
DeAndre
Yeah.
Buns.
He's definitely blessed off, what happens on the show. Like he's touched by an angel because he done
He
been
was supposed to
set
die.
up.
He
He
supposed
supposed
to
to
die.
die about 4 or 5 times.
But the way it played out, they played it out the right way. It was
They
the
played
smart
out
way
the
to play it
right
out. But it's fucked up that Franklin had to kill his homeboy. But he had to, and I understand that he had to kill
Yeah.
him. Once
Yeah.
I think
He
I don't think-
understood he
I don't
had
think he
to.
was going to kill him until he
Yeah,
realized that the
yeah.
other white guy was like, "Hey, you
Had
can get
told
your
on
guys
him.
to get me a new
Yeah.
identity and this and that." Then he
Like,
looked
oh,
like,
nigga, you been telling.
"Oh, damn."
Now
You
I gotta
die.
kill your ass. Bye bye.
So he made him kill him, then he killed him.
But I've been watching
But that's
that.
got to be tough to kill you. Can you kill your high school homeboy?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Um,
Nigga said that shit with ease.
With Bel Air.
Yeah,
I gotta watch this nigga, man.
Bel Air, the new Bel Air good as fuck. I don't know why people complain about it. It ain't Fresh Prince. It's called Bel Air. It's new. It's just loosely based, I guess. Same idea.
I want to see
But
that shit
updated.
evolve. The way it looks, it's like it's more gritty. I want to see more.
Yeah,
gritty.
it's good as fuck. That Kanye shit was good.
I ain't watched the final yet.
It's an Uber series on Showtime. They only got 2 episodes out so far.
Uber series.
That shit good. It's the start of Uber. Like how
Is
they-
it like
they wasn't allowed
It's
to
a
see
TV
it.
series, right?
Yeah, it's a
not
TV
not
series.
a not a documentary.
Not a doc. It's a TV
Yeah, I saw
series.
that. I saw that.
So that shit pretty good so far. And
Do you watch? Cause I'm in that other shit is on Netflix. Vikings. It was
no, but you keep
but
getting me to watch that
but
weird
now,
shit. And
now
I'm
it's
not.
it's a new series. It's called Valhalla, and that shit.
That
I
shit
love
sound
shit,
like
bro.
about the same.
I guess it's because it is. It's basically a few. It's like 100 years later of what actually happened with the Vikings and the Europeans, and I love history type.
I
shit
like
like
shit
that.
when the electricity was.
And not even that. I like it because they in there cut niggas' heads off. I like violent shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas violent. Them Vikings, that was some violent ass niggas.
You
Boy.
need to seek Jesus.
Why? I ain't gonna do it. I just want to watch it.
Nigga just got through talking about the rappers being angry, and look at what he want to watch. Nothing but angry shows.
All right.
But hey, man, you listen to it. But the difference is them rappers for real. Them niggas serious.
The Vikings was for real. At one point,
They
them niggas
would.
coming through. They wasn't bullshit either.
But
nigga.
the actors I'm watching is for fake. So they're gonna have a series about these actors in Chicago in 20 years from now.
Well,
Oh, Euphoria hit that record. They number 2.
I ain't
I
never
ain't
watched
watched
it.
I hadn't watched it.
I'm
Yet.
not watching.
Too many kids doing drugs. So they say.
It's real life.
You don't like that?
I don't want to watch kids doing drugs.
Not now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye bye.
You did. Even though we watched The Wire, they ain't have kids
Yeah,
doing
bitch,
drugs.
Dummy.
But they was selling drugs, using drugs, overdosing from drugs.
Who?
The kids.
Yeah.
Dummy.